Hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Cut the music. Cut the music now. Oh my goodness.
What?
I have mine like open.
Oh,
Hi, everyone.
oh, actually, here.
What are you showing?
I'm sorry. That was a mistake, and now I'm showing the actual correct.
Oh, because I was like, what's
Yeah.
happening?
It's just, let me show it again. It's just this, and it says link.
Yeah, that's what I was like. What's happening with that?
I'm sorry. It's this. How is everyone doing?
Hi, everybody.
Okay, so you know about Jin's new album,
Of
Echo.
course.
I'm just so excited because we're going to read it again with you because I read it by myself in
your past live stream.
Yes. So it says, "Hello, this is Baked Music. We're excited to announce the release of BTS Jin's second solo album, Echo. Echo combines universal life experiences and emotions through Jin's unique and charming perspective. The album features 7 tracks that showcase his versatile vocals against a dynamic band sound.
Goodness.
Through Echo, we hope Jin's heartfelt wish to connect with his fans more frequently resonates with you. We ask for your continued love and support for BTS Jin and his new album, Echo."
Amazing. Oh my God. I'm honestly so excited because his past album, like, I ate it up. I loved it so much. It was super, super fun.
So first they announced, of course, just an album. Then they had this mission for armies to go to this specific place and watch this specific video. And this is the billboard that they showed. So that is the date for the release. So they announced the release date that way. Marcos.
Marcos. Hi, Marcos. No, Marcos no va a ver el live stream.
No. Bora, ando de viaje, tendré que ver la repetición, pero quería donarte porque te quiero mucho. Mi Bora Lisa.
Marcos, es porque yo estoy en el live stream, ¿verdad? Es porque yo estoy en el live stream que no vas a poder ver el live stream. Ok, Marcos.
Gracias, Marcos, igual.
Muchas gracias, Marcos.
Y te veo en los comentarios, porque después de que él ve, cuando no está en el live, ve el live y luego deja un comentario.
Y luego lo comenta, ve la repetición.
Sí.
Ay, qué genial.
Sí.
Bueno, gracias, Marcos. Que tengas un bonito viaje.
Sí, que te vaya bien. Yeah, so we're just all so excited because so they released this. And then this is the track list. Tell me what you think about these names. The first name of the name of the first song is "Don't Say You Love Me," which is very similar to RM's song. Do you remember that he had a collaboration with Cold? "Don't Ever Say Love Me."
Oh.
So it's pretty similar.
Okay.
But I find it interesting. Okay. Anyways, the first song is called "Don't Say You Love Me," and then the next song is called "Nothing Without Your Love." So the contradiction, you know, don't say you love me, but also I'm nothing without your love. I just find it so funny because the contradiction, you know?
Period.
Then the other song is called "Loser" featuring Yena. She's a South Korean singer. And on Wednesday, someone told me here on chat that she has some rock songs. So I'm excited as well for that. Then there's this song called "Rope It." I still don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. Yeah.
Rope.
And then another song that only has the title in Korean, but BTS translation on Twitter translated it, and it's something like "On a Trip" or "On a Journey with the Clouds." And then we have background, and then "To Me of Today" or "To Today's Me." So
Okay.
I'm guessing that one last song is, it would be like the more sentimental song, you know?
Today. To me of today.
Mm-hmm.
To today's me. To me of today. To today's me. Okay, I'm trying. I'm trying.
Mm-hmm.
Trying.
And the lead single is going to be Don't Say You Love Me.
Uh
And
huh.
they already, let me show you. So this is the promotion schedule, and we have the track list already released. Then on the 21st, we're going to get the concept photo number one, then the concept photo number two, then the concept photo number three. And then look on the 27th, there's a musical note.
Okay.
And it also has some kind of like eyes. So we don't know what is going to happen that day, but something's going to happen that day. And then on the 29th, there's a camera, and then the highlight medley on the 11th of May. And then from the 12th, we have the music, the main track music video poster, the main track official
Mm.
music video teaser, the main track D1 poster. And then, of course, finally, we have the music video and the album release the same day. Maybe as
I
a
love the colors and kind of like the aesthetics of it. I really like it. I think it looks really cool.
maybe a surprise pre-release. That's what I'm thinking, because I'm seeing a musical note and then a camera. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
it's a maybe it's a pre-release, because
Really.
for example, I'll Be There is a pre-release single, and then the main single was Running Wild. So we know that the main single is going to be Don't Say You Love Me. But well, that's what I'm guessing though. So I don't know. I don't know. Am I late? No, you're just on time. We just started seven
It
minutes
says
ago.
Bora always goes live when it's midnight where I live. Where do you live, Ara? Where do you live? I'm sorry.
And then these are the two CDs that they are.
Wait, pause. I've seen like 4 people already saying that you guys have to go. Quizworld, why? Quizworld, you're always here. Now they're gone. And also, Army.
Quiz World gotta go
Echo.
because of battery.
Oh, I see Germany. They're from Germany.
Yeah, so I'm guessing over there is it's
It's super
late.
late, yeah.
Yeah.
Could be a camera. Could the camera be a photo shoot? Maybe. I was
Maybe.
thinking of that too.
However, we already have so many pictures. Like on the 21st we have concept photo number 1, then concept photo number 2, concept photo number 3, then we have main track music video poster, and then main track D1 poster. So we already have 2 posters and 3 concept photos. So I'm not sure if it's a photo shoot, another photo shoot. I don't know.
I don't know.
I have no idea. I'm thinking of a pre-release single, but I don't really know. If it's a pre-release single, then what is Don't Say You Love Me? Isn't it the main title track? Because
Mm.
why would they be releasing
That's so
CDs?
pretty.
Yeah, it is.
So gorgeous.
And then why are they releasing the Don't Say You Love Me CDs now if there's going to be a pre-release single?
This is all happening this month? No, right?
Yes, look.
Goodness.
So
Goodness.
not all of it, but the mystery things and the concept photos and all, they are going to happen this month. However, the actual music video and the album release and all of that is in May.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, May. Okay, I see. My goodness, this is so exciting, and we're just gonna like wait patiently what it means each of the pictures to
Mm-hmm.
see if we were wrong or it was super far from true. I love the aesthetics of all of this, so I'm so excited.
Okay, so that is only, I was already so excited for that. And then it was announced. Okay, so first of all, Jin's second solo album, Echo, will have 3 CD versions and 1 Weverse version. So these are the 3 CDs. Look at the colors: blue, pink, yellow. But these are these very specific colors.
I love the
Um,
combination of colors.
yeah, I love it too. These are, I believe, some sort of primary colors. Here I have a tweet about it. So for Happy, he used the 3 basic colors: red, blue, and green. Remember?
Okay.
And now he's using other, I don't know exactly the name, But I
It's the
believe
mix of them.
yes. But so many people argue that the actual primary colors are magenta, yellow, and cyan. So, anyways, everything has to do with primary colors. And they are kind of connected. I mean, it is interesting. Secondary colors, primary colors. It is something like that. Because I believe you can combine other colors or mix other colors and get red, blue, and green, but you cannot make magenta, yellow, and cyan, you know?
Well, red and blue make magenta. No.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't know anything about colors.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know, but that representation looks cool.
Yes. Anyways, I believe that there's some kind of connection with happy. There is some kind of connection because look at these
Okay.
colors. I don't believe there are coincidence, you know? And then the most exciting part. Big Hit announced that Jin is having a solo tour. So these are all the dates, or not the dates, the destinations, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Goyan, Chiba, Osaka, Anaheim, Dallas, Tampa, Newark, London, and Amsterdam. So I'm just
Okay, I've never like okay, pause everything.
yes, pause everything.
There are places here that they don't usually go to.
That's what everyone is thinking. Like these places are very, very interesting. Amsterdam, like very interesting.
Him,
Anaheim.
Anaheim.
Hmm.
He's going to Europe.
So here are
Cuba,
exactly all the
Cuba,
dates.
Cuba.
Hmm.
Wow.
So of course Osaka. So there's about 2 dates for each um place, for each city.
Oh, they came out with the whole tour without the album yet.
Well, we still need to talk a little bit about what they mean by tour. Because as you can see
Mm.
here, what is the title? It's called Ran Jin Episode Tour.
What?
Yes, so it's like we have, of course, Ranjin, right? Daliora Sokjin
Uh-huh.
episode tour. Like this is going to be like an episode of the show. Like not exactly. Like we're still trying to figure it out. So let me show you.
Okay.
Um, First of all, Jin said this. Since we have to do the last show for Ranjin, since we have to film the last show, I thought a lot about what I was thinking that for the last, why is it repeated so many times? We could do a concert with the fans. For the last show, we can do a concert with the fans. What do you think? Will you be able to set that up? And then the staff says, that's a great idea. I'll talk to the concert team about it. And Jin responds, that would be great. So it's like, what is he planning?
쳐야
Is the
되잖아요.
video.
막방을 쳐야 되는데 어떻게 할까 고민을 하다가 달려라 석진 마지막 회가 팬들과 하는 공연이면 어떨까 하는 생각도
So it says, for the last show of Ranjin, we could do a concert with the fans. So when this clip was released, I talked on the live stream when I was by myself that I was thinking of a showcase because there are simply not enough songs. Even if you add the songs from Happy and the songs from his new album, those are still not enough songs to have a concert. Even if you add Epiphany and Awake and Moon and Super Tuna, like I guess you can have a concert. I was just thinking honestly of a showcase. I was not thinking of a tour, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So what some people are saying, not just armies, but also people from the media, is this. K Media reports Jin's concert title, Ransok Jin Episode Tour, is both a spin-off concert of Jin's original variety content Ransok Jin, which is released weekly on the team's official YouTube channel and symbolizes a journey to meet army. In this way, the tour reflects the meaning of Jin personally running to meet fans around the world. So let me highlight this again. Ransok Jin episode tour is both a spin-off concert of Jin's original variety content. So I believe it's not going to be just a regular concert, like a musical concert. It's probably going to be some sort of like meet and greet kind of slash concert, not meet and greet, but some kind of event with the fans.
Well, maybe like questions,
Yes.
like interaction with
Yes,
the fans.
maybe some kind of maybe something similar to Muster. On their Musters, they interact with fans. They respond to questions. Interactive. Yes, the media in Korea, they're all saying this interactive show. And it's like interactive show.
like a Jimmy Fallon thing.
Mm, I don't know. I don't know if Jimmy Fallon.
Like you see like those Q&As they have. Like, with the
yes,
fans.
yes. So it's not going to be just a musical concert. That's what I'm guessing. Again, this is all speculation because the media is not saying that this is just a concert. The media is specifically saying all of these specifications, like it's a spin-off of Ran Suk-jin, that it's an interactive thing. So I don't know. I find it very interesting that they are not reporting this as a regular tour. So, and I was already thinking, like, there are simply not enough songs to pull off a tour. You
Well,
know?
people say he had enough songs. He has like 21.
Okay. So maybe he will perform the 21 songs. Wait, 21 songs?
That's what somebody said.
We have 6 or 7 songs from Happy, 7 songs from this new album Echo. So that's 14. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because
14.
there's like a couple of OSTs
Yes.
too.
mhm.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm just so excited
Yeah, this
because
is so exciting. Oh my
and also
goodness.
the good news just keep
Keep
coming.
coming.
Yes. The tour was announced. All of these dates were announced. I love that he's choosing these non-common places, to have the concert. He has enough Bora, but I think this will be not traditional concert. Definitely, because all of these specifications and even the title, I love the title. Ransok Jin episode tour.
Crazy.
Like we are part of the last episode.
The last episode that is going to be the tour.
Yes, because unfortunately, I've been loving Ransok Jin, Ranjin, but it's coming to an end. Specifically now because maybe they will bring back Run BTS. So maybe it looks like Ranjin is just going to have its last episode. And this last episode is going to be the tour, you know?
Celine, just stop it. You're too much, girl. She said everybody needs to choose their outfit carefully. You don't know, maybe we will have to climb a wall or something.
Yes, because
Imagine. Imagine.
I know that. Well, I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm guessing. You know how we watched that showcase that J-Hope had recently and he was dancing with fans?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm thinking of that.
Okay.
I'm thinking of something like that. Because if it's interactive and it's not a regular concert, what else can it be? I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited.
I think it's a Hunger Games. Someone say Hunger Games at the concert.
That would be
reasonable.
crazy.
That would be so much fun, but
Yes.
low key, actually think about it. If somebody out of BTS would do it, who would it be?
Jungkook.
Yeah, and Jin. Jin is so crazy.
Actually, Jin would do it because Team Seokjin always wins. Team Kim Seokjin always wins.
always wins.
Always.
Jungkook would definitely participate, but Jin would organize it. Well, this is amazing.
Yes. So then, this is today. Like, I'm telling you, the good news to keep coming. The first date is going to be on Goyang. I'm guessing that's Korea, of course. and it's going to be live. It says Ransok Jin episode tour in Goyang will be held both in person and online.
Oh.
So at least for the first day, we're going to have like an official live stream. I'm just so excited because I like watching um fan camps and stuff like that. But I still prefer like watching properly, the concerts.
This is so exciting, actually. This is way more exciting than I was expected. That I was expecting.
Oh, and listen to this. Rainbow 98 says Amelie I cannot read. Amali Arena is a multi-purpose arena in Tampa that has been used for ice hockey, basketball, concerts, and other events. So it's just not this arena from Tampa. I believe also Goyang is like a field. It's not your regular concert place.
Uh-huh.
It's like a very specific, like there's a stage, but it's a field. Because some people said, wait, like there's only like 1,000 seats or something like that. But I believe that it's because these places have fields for more people to get in. So it's going to be different. It's not your regular tour. I'm just so excited.
Crazy.
Hmm. And this is the first time that we're experiencing something like this, like a tour of interactive concert, like an interactive concert. So we don't really know, and we really have no idea. We just have to wait
Yeah.
to
To see what's up.
yes,
To wait for them to say it.
yes.
Exactly. Exactly, Celine. Exactly.
What they say.
Is it? Oh, let me see if I find a comment. Boris,
Talk to the mic.
because you can expect everything from him, but at the end, he will do what no one
Have
can
guess.
guess.
That is true.
That is so true.
And they'll hang out rain jackets if it rains. Yes, I read this and it says that.
What?
Yes, it's because it says in case there is rain, we're still going to continue and we will hand out rain jackets.
Oh my goodness. So go under any circumstances.
Yes. I'm just so excited because we genuinely don't know exactly. Like it's not a regular concert. And you know what? I just love it because who in BTS would do something like this?
Only Jin.
Only Jin. Imagine, like, only Jin can think of this. And I already know that it's going to be so funny. Not just fun, but funny. It's going to be funny. Like, have you seen Ransok Jin?
Yeah.
It's so fun. I have already seen more than 20 tuna outfits. Yes, people are showing now their outfits and they say like I have the perfect outfit and they show their crazy outfits
Oh, great.
because
Oh my goodness.
you can imagine.
My goodness. But I'm
Yeah.
excited because Jin fans, like
Yes.
that's how we have to be.
Okay, so in other Jin news, you know that Jin is on this Netflix show called Kian's Bizarre VMB. I still have not been able to watch it, but this weekend I will be watching it 100%. Anyways, the show has ranked number 6 on Netflix Global Top 10 non-English shows with over 2 million views after releasing just 3 episodes. As you can see here, he's on the cover and everything. So amazing. And I'm sorry, it's just a variety show and it's number 6. Like, come on.
Come on now.
You're again. Yeah.
The keyboard.
And then I thought I would show this moment from the show because it's pretty funny. Um, Jin, of course, asks, "Do you know BTS?" And the little kid starts saying that, "Oh, I know BTS. I don't know BTS." Like, look.
BTS 알아? 네. 노래 뭐 있는데?
좀 많은데.
혹시 그럼 멤버는 아니 멤버?
I just find it funny when kids say, um, "I know a lot," but they cannot say a single name of any song.
Oh,
And Jin pressures them because it's like, "No, yeah, you
Jin
have
is
to
so
name them.
rude.
You have to name them though."
귀여워.
야 그래도 진 알았으면 너 다 알았다. 너 다.
You pretty okay. If you know Jin, you pretty much know them all, because he asked, "Can you name any members?" And the little kid says Jin, and Jin says, "If you can name Jin, like that's enough.
That's it.
Like that's all you need to know."
He's more than enough.
He's so funny.
또뭐 알아? 누구 알아? 딱히 없어. 딱히 없어.
아 진 알고 모르는 거야.
He only knows that Jin is a member.
Miley, wait, pause. Miley's asking rude because I said Jing is so rude. I didn't mean like, oh, Jing is so rude. No, I mean like, Jing is so rude. Like he always like puts people on the spotlight, but like it's funny. You get me? It's like I don't know. I don't see it like the actual word.
Yeah, it's like saying J-Hope is such like
He is so disrespectful.
he's so disrespectful.
He's
Like
so
how can he do
disrespectful right
this?
now. Something like that.
BTS는 진 한 명.
우리 친구는 뭐 노래 안.
BTS consists of Jin only. Do you know BTS?
Oh my goodness! You see?
Do you know any songs?
거 있어?
버터하고 다이너마이트.
아야 그래 친구는 뭐 좀 아는구나.
I'm sorry. I find it so interesting that in Korea, this kid he speaks Korean, but the songs that he knows are Butter and Dynamite. The two songs in English. I just find it funny.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, amazing selections. I will defend Butter and Dynamite till the end of the time. Till the end of times.
그럼 멤버는?
진, RM,
아니야
정국.
진만 알면 돼. 진만 알면 돼. 나머지
See, like, why is he like this? The little kid starts saying, like, yes, I know the names. Like, he starts naming all of them. And he's like, no, actually.
He's just so funny.
잘했어. 아이고 우리 친구들 그냥 참 똑똑하네.
I found that clip kind of funny. So then Jin was, of course, at the show's premiere. And actually, you don't know this. I got to watch this live because it appeared on my YouTube page. And I was like, oh, wait, the premiere is happening right now. And there's a live stream.
My moment.
Yes, this is my moment, so I'm going to watch it. Kian talking about how Seokjin helped both him and Yoon during the hard times of the show. Okay, first of all, this is Jin posing for the cameras.
Look at the cameras on your left. Straight ahead. If you can pan slowly to the center.
As you can see, there's like a voiceover in English. That's what I watched. I believe it was from the actual Netflix YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Jin is just posing there. He looks so small.
Oh. And the camera changes.
Mm-hmm.
3 different types of hearts.
Not the
You know how to
hearts.
do it, and you do it best.
Oh. That's funny.
And then this is. Oh, there's no translation.
Jin. I only need Jin. Because Jin was a assistant instructor in the military service. So
Yeah, so he starts talking about Jin's how Jin was helpful because of his military service experience. Have you watched any clips from the show? No, on TikTok and stuff? Because, like I said, I was not able to watch the show yet,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm only seeing clips. And the only clips that I've seen are from when Jin first appeared on the show, and the other hosts were like, wait, this is Netflix budget. Like how can we have Jin on the show? Like this is crazy. How can we have BTS on the show? This is crazy.
Yeah.
There are clips on YouTube with English sub of the press conference. Yes, because this is dubbed. But anyways, it says Kian says, I'm happy with Jin. I only need Jin. He was an assistant instructor in the military. He has that charisma. He was a true leader. I was quite confused, but Jin was there for me because of the design of the show, we and Yoon both cried. Everything was difficult for us to guess have the pressure. We cried, but Jin did it. He's a strong man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Our Jin.
Yeah. I didn't check if it was dubbed or not, so I'm sorry. I don't want to spoil the show for you. Jin is amazing. Okay. So that's good because I'm going to watch it this weekend, and I only watched that clip of Jin appearing on the show. Okay, so look at this. This was actually released today, I believe. Is that typical? It says, I heard the staff there is super hot. LOL. Send me the booking link, please. Please. And then Jin appears. Have you watched this?
Let me watch it because. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like it's a trend.
Oops.
Mhm.
Yeah. That popped out on my For You
I find it
page.
so funny that he participated in this. The trend. Yes, it is a trend.
That is so funny.
Um okay, so we have now a closer look of Run BTS Bully. We had this conversation. Do you remember BTS Bully?
BTS bully. BTS bully.
Mm-hmm.
We were having a whole conversation about it.
Yes, Run BTS Bully highlight package. And look, like this looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Look,
That looks really, really cool. And you know how we are. We love a good board game.
yes,
So
yes.
we definitely have to get it.
Like, look at this.
That's really, really cool.
Looks very cool. People still play Monopoly. We haven't played Monopoly in a while. We play other board games.
But honestly, not because we don't like it, but because we don't have the time. Because we love Monopoly.
Mhm.
We used to play it all the time when we were growing up.
But I don't think we can play just the two of us.
Monopoly?
Mm.
No.
Right?
Can we? I think we can, but no, we can, but I think it's like boring.
Yeah, because it's like you have to pay me and I have to pay you, and then that's
And then
it.
That's it. Exactly. It's not like you have to pay you, then somebody else, and somebody else, and
Mhm.
somebody else. It's not like that, you know? Because we used to play with my brother and sometimes with our cousin too, and it would like just go crazy for like,
Yes.
we would like owe so much money.
And go bankrupt and go to
Yeah.
jail and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was fun.
I want a Run BTS episode with the members playing it. If BTS plays this game on a Run BTS episode,
No, they have to.
because you know what? There was a Run BTS episode when they had to first play Uno and to then play something else.
Mhm.
But they were so concentrated
I love Uno.
playing Uno.
Uh-huh.
They were so concentrated on that. And I'm sorry, that part I think was the most fun part of the entire episode. I love the actual games, but I also loved them
just sitting down having like that competition level because they are so competitive.
And they kept saying like, can we like still play?
Can we go one more round?
It was fun. So I hope they play this, run BTS bully or whatever.
Crystal saying, I don't think I've ever finished a game of Monopoly, and I don't blame you because Monopoly goes for hours.
I don't think we have either.
We have that everybody gets bankrupt except that one person, but we have like a couple of times because what we used to do is like we would play, and whenever it was too late, because after 4 hours like it's too late, so we like would take pictures of everything.
Right.
We would take pictures of everything. Like we kind of like save it like that. So another day we can continue the exact same game. So we don't start from zero, you know? So yeah, we used to do it. Oh yeah, Monopoly ends. At some point it ends when everybody else is like bankruptcy.
Are you sure it ends?
Yeah, you know why? Because we were younger and we would go bankruptcy many times. Like it's like, oh, like I can't keep playing, and then you have to put all your money to the bank.
Right.
I remember very
yes.
vividly.
Yes. Vividly.
I remember.
I remember vividly.
Excuse me, are you making fun of me?
I'm sorry, but yes, I am, because
That's so rude of
this
you.
past week I've just been embarrassed.
Very.
I've lived
People are
embarrassment.
slandering your name and your page once again.
Yes, because
Why? What did you say again? Please tell me you did not forget about QU.
no, I remembered QU. It's just that I keep
QU.
mispronouncing things, and even today, I don't know my words.
Let's do the exercise. Because today I'm also speaking so stupid.
Okay, wait a second.
We're gonna go quiet.
Okay.
We're gonna do the exercise because we're talking stupid. Give
Yes.
us a second.
I'm sorry.
Cut the music.
I cut the music.
We're back. We're back, people. I'm so sorry.
Tongue twister time.
Lila is like, what's happening?
Not the
you don't need
music.
to know, girl.
I
You don't
added
need to
the
know.
music.
The music is something that you guys are gonna like. Any technical issues, that's
also,
the one.
Also, the beginning, I put the music.
Yeah,
And yes, I put elevator music on purpose. Thank you.
Period. So you guys are not there in silence. At least you guys have like a little bit of woo. Woo, woo. Did you get the Spanish out of your system? Yeah, we have to.
think
Oh
I
my
think a
goodness,
little.
because every live stream we just like sometimes we think in English or Spanish. Today I was thinking Spanish the whole day, the entire day, and my English was just not in my mouth. It was like it was not in my brain even. Like I was translating everything. That's why.
Like, for these past 40 minutes, I could not finish a sentence.
My goodness, me too.
Like, instead of saying sentence, I would say like
Curious.
sentence. Like, I cannot finish any word.
Lila, thanks for that. Woo! You're welcome. Sanlin says, QU is Bora's La Chimolala.
Oh my God.
La Chimolala. I love that clip. You know, I keep telling you this, but one day we just need to sit down and just watch amazing clips of BTS.
That's what we have
And
to
that's
do.
what we just have to do. Like we go through the news, we do the news, and then just like enjoy time with
Yes.
clips. We need to do that before they come back.
Shazam. Oh my God.
We
no
need to
Shazam.
do it. Okay, let's go to the next news.
Nominations at the Music Awards Japan 2025. Best K-pop Song in Japan, Dynamite. Best of Listener's Choice International Song powered by Spotify, Never Play. A special award, Oshikatsu Request Artist of the Year powered by Usen V. So we have 3 nominations for BTS, Dynamite, Never Play, and V. Okay, I don't exactly know what this means, but it is something. And I also found that we can vote, apparently. So right now, as we are speaking, I'm writing in the description Um, vote and then a link. Okay, so I updated the description. Hopefully it's there. Can you check? Look at the description box.
Your description?
Yes.
Oh.
Do you see a link?
Mew mew mew. It says boat. Yes.
Exactly. Okay, perfect. Yes, Dynamite in 2025. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea why. I don't understand.
What's happening?
I don't know what this is. I'm just seeing that a lot of fan bases are showing this achievement and
Oh.
sharing links for voting. So
Let's
thought,
do it.
yes, because I don't exactly know what this is, but nomination for BTS, like come on. I don't exactly know what it is.
Oh my goodness, never plays so good. You
Yes.
guys, I've been having a problem with my Spotify, and I just like I have like kind of like a new account. I'm adding never play this second because it's not like you go to like because the thing that I've been doing is I type BTS and I just play like
Mhm.
whatever.
Oh, about your playlist and stuff.
But my playlists,
But you know
they're
what?
gone.
You know what you should do? Put your playlists public and then follow yourself from this new account. And then you have access to all of your playlists.
For real?
Yeah.
But I cannot add things to my playlist. It will have to be like a share. I think I can.
I think you can. Shiki, Bora live streaming era. Whoa. Shiki.
Hi, Shiki.
I've been live streaming for the past how many months?
I think this is December.
Since mid-December.
Oh no, was it November?
No, December. It was
Since
not.
mid-December.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hi,
So
Shiki. I've heard so much about you.
yeah, you have.
I've heard so
Uh-huh.
much about you, but I've heard because of you.
Mhm.
Like you tell me. What was I gonna do? Okay, well I'm gonna add never play until I.
Yeah,
I
but
do
you,
the thing
you should do
told me.
what you should do what I just said. Your old playlist, just put them public, and from your new account, follow your old account, and you have access to all of your old playlists.
Ish.
You can try add playlist, and it adds all the songs. Yes, because that's the other thing. You just have to
Oh.
copy. You just copy the playlist to. You can just copy. The
I
playlist
feel like
to your
you're
new account.
minimizing my problem, and I do not appreciate that because
just
I've been
that-
going through it. Okay,
It's just very very easy. It's,
it's
just that
you know I'm not a technological person, so
that is true.
I am very bad with technology and these apps and everything. Like the only apps I know how to use is social media, and that's it. But it's only because I am on social media like 24/7. But it's just that I don't have that instinct of
You're terrible.
techno. I'm very
you're
bad.
you're very very bad.
I'm
like,
very bad.
Guys, she asks me,
Like PowerPoint questions.
yes, like Word. Like, how do I delete the page in Word? And it's like,
Okay, but hear me out. There was a lot of people confused on that shit because I'm not gonna let you slander my name like this. I'm not gonna let you
embarrass you or your
embarrass
page.
me and my page, my Word page. That is a very common thing to look in
Google?
in Google. Yeah, it's very common thing to Google.
How to delete a page in Word.
Yeah, because sometimes I know how to do it, but some other times the way I know how to do it is not working. So of course it's my fault. Of course I don't know. You are just ask ChatGPT. Yes, ChatGPT and me, we are besties. I use ChatGPT for everything.
That's a lie. You don't use it.
I mean,
For do you have the app?
no.
Yeah, me neither.
Not like that though. Like it's sometimes like you just ask questions. It's not ChatGPT. It's the thing that is connected to Google. I don't think that's AI, I think.
That AI is horrible.
I know.
I hate that it responds automatically. Like, I don't want to use the AI.
I wanna
I just want to Google stuff, and it's like they give me an answer. It's like I never asked for this AI answer.
Oh my goodness, yes. People saying like ChatGPT is bad for the environment. I know that, guys. I don't use it like that, but I'm just saying like, sorry, I'm bad with technology once again. I was just saying that I use AI sometimes, even though like you say it's bad, but like I don't know how to do many like technical stuff, so I
Mhm.
just read whatever. But like I don't have the app and all of that.
I always ignore the AI answer on Google. Yes, because sometimes I'm like curious to see what they answer,
Uh-huh.
and they answer something that is completely wrong, completely wrong, and he's like, you know what? Like, don't even try.
Yes, it does lie. So try to Google. I Google, but the AI comes out first, right?
Yes, I just
That's
ignore it.
AI.
Yes,
Okay. So that thing, sometimes I do read it, but like I always make sure that the thing under that what Google says the same thing,
yes,
because
because
sometimes it contradicts each other.
most of the time it's so wrong. Like most of
But
the time
yeah.
it's so wrong.
No, but I saw a TikTok that said like that AI can read like um how's it called? Like something about the signs, the astrology signs,
Zodiac signs.
zodiac signs, yeah. And people said like, oh no, like now I'm making this AI thing read my future, and I think that's funny because of course that's fake. You get me? But
Mhm.
like I thought it was hilarious.
I didn't know Google did that. Yes, it does, and it's so frustrating because let me show you. So I say, for example, who is BTS, and then I go here. Wait, it doesn't show here. In my normal account, it's like inevitable, and it's so annoying.
Yeah.
Why does my guy show up first? Wow.
For real?
Yes, I just I just
No,
Googled.
but remember your.
Maybe it's connected,
It is connected.
but I choose to believe. Okay, I
Period.
just
We choose
googled
to
who is
believe.
BTS and it shows videos number one, a guide for to BTS by Verizon magazine, next to other amazing guides. So I choose to believe that this has something to do with
Period.
me.
Yeah.
It's me. Anyways, let's move on.
It's like, well, this is in Spanish. Del Mike Wazowski.
Yeah. For me too. See, I'm not the only one, and it's so annoying because I cannot even turn it off, and I don't know. I don't know.
But just keep it. I always just keep it. I don't know. You know
Yes,
me.
yes, I
You know
always keep it
me.
as well.
Um I have a phone and I have a laptop and I don't like to use my laptop.
Guys, you guys just
You
don't
guys don't
understand.
understand how little I use technology.
Like I said, my sister asked me how to delete a page on in Word.
Yeah.
Also, I say, can you Google this? And she's half an hour looking for an answer in Google, and I'm like, I just found it. You took
And I'm
all of
like,
this time.
oh my goodness, but like I don't that's why I don't even try. Let me tell you something. There's this app to order food, right?
Mhm.
I order a pizza. My fucking pizza came with nothing in it.
Oh my god!
It was just the bread and the
Yes.
cheese. Not even sauce. No, nothing. Like the bread and cheese, that was it. And I was like, I told my sister, what the fuck happened? I told her like, what is this? And she's like, what did you order? And then when she looked, it was one of those pizzas that you have to build.
Like make your own pizza.
Make your own pizza. And I didn't build it. I just pressed a little icon and I ordered the pizza to get
Yes.
here.
You literally said, buy pizza. And it's like, you selected make your own pizza and you didn't make your own pizza.
I
So what?
saw a picture. No, stop it. I saw a picture. Here's the thing.
The
I
pizza
saw
was-
the picture of the pizza and I ordered the pizza that I thought looked better. I didn't read anywhere that said build your own pizza.
And guys, it was literally just the bread and some cheese. And that was it. There was
I was
nothing.
so upset. I was so upset that day.
You were so mad.
I was so mad
You were
at
so
myself
mad.
because one thing is to be like, oh my goodness, I made a mistake. But that wasn't a mistake. That was straight up stupidity. Like I was like, I looked myself in the mirror that night and I was like, girl, bye. I don't even want to see you. No, I'm really, really bad. I'm
No,
really, really
do you
bad.
remember when you were very, very little? But I'm talking like a little kid.
Uh-huh.
you tried many times using the machine, the where you can buy food in the machine. What's it called?
The vending machine.
The vending machine. She would
Stop it! But that's a whole different problem. That's my dyslexia.
so your dyslexia plus your misunderstanding of everything technology related, it's just not for you. Like you just
I am so bad. That's why people don't understand. Because when I was talking about this AI, I thought that was ChatGPT. Like I thought that's what you meant. That's why when you told me, "Do you have the app?" I'm like, "What do you mean? That's also an app." I thought it was included in Google.
no. We hate AI in this household, and you don't even know because you have
No,
no
exactly.
idea.
I don't know the terms. The only technological stuff that I have is my phone. I
Yes.
have a laptop that I don't use. People, I use the laptop for this live stream, and that is it. That laptop
Because-
is never charged.
Do you know what Office is?
Office?
Mm-hmm.
An office?
No, like on your computer. What does it contain? Like Office.
I have never heard that.
What do you mean?
What
Office.
is that?
Office is Word, Excel, and PowerPoint.
What?
Yes. See,
Wait.
that's my point. That's my point. You have no idea. Yes, you have no idea.
No, Microsoft.
Microsoft Office. That's my point. You have no idea of anything.
I am obsessed with the one every time she says dyslexia. I am dyslexic.
She is though.
I am dyslexic. Am I not?
Yes, but
Don't
your,
let me lie.
but your technology lack of knowledge has something to do with your dyslexia, but it's something separate though.
Yeah, it is separate. Yeah, of course. But I think my dyslexia makes me so bad at like icons and computers and stuff like that. I just want a reason.
How do I attach a file on Gmail?
So, Bora says, do you use Mac? I know that. I don't use Mac. Mac, amazing. Do I have to say the letters or the
It's Mac.
Mac, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. This one time, bro, I'm not even kidding. I had oh my goodness, this is so embarrassing. This is just a slander of my name in this live stream. But one time, my phone disconnected from my car.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't listen to music that day. Basically, like I was so upset. Like I had to have somebody fix it for me, and I was like, I don't know what make.
There's nothing to fix.
I know.
You just connect your phone.
Okay, but it couldn't. Okay, here's the thing. I know how to connect it. I'm not that stupid. It's just that it wasn't working. So I turned off the car. I turned it back on. But you.
Did you turn off the car because there was no music?
No, dumbass, because it wasn't connected automatically to my phone. Because
my
I disconnected it. I turned it off. I just turned off the car. I am very bad. I am very bad. And people don't understand how bad I am at this. I think they know now.
Yeah, I think they all know that now.
One time my phone wasn't working, like the data wasn't working, and I turned off the phone to see if like that would work. Or like I am those old people that just like hit the remote, the controller, like they just hit the remote in order for it to work. And I remember I was doing that in front of somebody else, and that person was like, "Stop hitting your phone. That's not gonna help nobody." You're worse than my mom. Thank you. That is just great to hear, Sarah. I know I am. I'm very bad. That's why for anything okay, but that's the thing. I'm good at everything else though.
Yeah, that is
Like,
true.
I can cook.
Yes.
I am very good at like places, like streets and everything. Like I have many other abilities, but on technology, I just have 0%. I think I have like 5%. I swear, like I don't know better than a grandma that uses only TikTok. I use TikTok, Instagram, and that would be around it. To turning it off and back on again is technology 101, and that's my level right there. That I don't know. I might have to go to a class. Oh my goodness, I had this class at university that it was about like PowerPoint, Excel,
The basic
Word,
stuff.
the basic stuff, the most basic stuff, because my major is not related to anything technology related, of course, of course.
Yeah.
But I had to take that class, and I was struggling so much. I barely passed it.
And that class was extremely easy because I was literally watching Grey's Anatomy on my phone while they were teaching the class, because this is so
Yeah.
basic that I was like, I'm not like, come on. I'm not,
I am so
I don't need to
sorry.
listen to this. I know how to use Word and PowerPoint.
I relate to you, Bora's sister. One time my radio in my car stopped playing, and I just hit it to try to get it to work. You see, like sometimes it's just like an instinct. Bora's sister is giving Jungi so out of touch with tech. Let me tell you something. It's just like I was just born to not be connected to.
I mean, I believe that is kind of true because we grew up with the same technology.
Oh my goodness, but you were so obsessed with computers since you were so young.
Yes.
And I was like, let me just watch the TV. Like, whatever it's on, that's what I want to watch, bro. Like, I would entertain myself with it. But when we were younger, I remember like I would go out, I would play outside, I would do all of these things. And at a certain age, just start like you would do the same thing with me. But like at a certain age, you were like, no, I love my laptop. My laptop is my best friend. You had a MP4, MP. Is that the same name?
MP4.
MP4, and with your little headphones, you wear the shit like you. But me, not me. Which one of you is older? Bora is older than me. I'm Bora's sister. Bora older, Bora's sister younger. Whatever. Let's just keep doing the news because I am so upset. When you said office, I was genuinely so confused because you have never said office before. You said Adobe.
There's an Office
You said
app.
Adobe.
Adobe is Photoshop and other things.
Yeah,
Like
I'm just
Premiere.
gonna shut the fuck up.
Yes, Adobe is
point.
different from
I thought
Office.
I thought that was.
It's different.
I thought that was PowerPoint. I thought it was the same.
it's not.
I don't understand the concept of it though.
Oh my god.
I just don't get it because one time you told me like, oh, why don't you use Google Calendar? I used a motherfucker one day and I was like, I'm never using this again. I have my own like actual calendar where I write with pencil and pen.
Yeah.
But that's me. I have notebooks and journals, but like everything is physical. I have nothing on my computer. What if it goes to the sky and what am I gonna do after? Like the cloud, you know?
Yeah, that is true because I say, how many times have you lost your homework because
Me? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How many times have I cried because of it?
Yes.
I had my whole PowerPoint presentation. I do one click. I kid you not. And it disappeared for the entire computer because the amount of times you would try to look for it and it was nowhere to be found.
Because you didn't save it.
I don't understand that though.
You have to save it from the beginning.
But that's the thing. Like I
I'm
always
just a girl.
trusted. First of all, I'm just a girl. You're screaming. Second of all, I just trusted that wasn't gonna go away. Why would it go away when I'm just gonna sit down, get it? That's the thing that I would. Because here's the thing, I don't know how to save it like with time in the same presentation. I think that I learned.
It's one click.
Can you stop judging me and giving me that nasty look? What I'm saying is that I remember that at that time I didn't know that. But like at that time I thought like if I save it, it's gonna save one with like 2 pictures and the other one with 4 and the other one with 6. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm just gonna do that 10 pictures that I have to do and then just save it when it's 10.
No, you have to save it. I'm crazy about this, so I think I hit save, control
Every
S.
change you do.
Yes, not every change, but probably every couple of minutes. I do.
I'm just not there yet. And I need everybody to understand me and just like let me be.
Anyways, if you have trouble, I'm going to help you both for this because you have the link now in the description box of this live stream.
Mhm.
I'll help you later, okay? Because I don't think you will be able to follow.
Hear me out.
to
I'm
follow
not
the
so
instructions.
bad. I'm bad. Bad with like actual serious stuff. But like, I'm assuming it's just a website, right?
Yes,
That it just opens and I do. It's so funny that I struggle with all of this because I'm very bad at it. I'm very, very bad at it.
it's true.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, about the vending machine thing that you were saying is that I would put the money and I would click the numbers that, for example, is C35, and I would click like B34 or
Or
B45,
A35.
A35, and like A35 because I saw a B and it's like, and I would always get food that I didn't want to eat.
Yes.
Just because I would press the wrong numbers, and my sister would just make fun of me. She would start laughing, and she's like, "What the fuck did you buy those nasty chips that you hate?" And it's like, it wasn't my intention. I wanted to get the other thing, but the numbers were too. I struggled. Okay, I have my own personal struggles.
You can't order pizza, Bora says. She now never orders.
I never do.
Like she
Like
sometimes.
I can do it, and then I give the phone to my sister, and
Yes.
she's like, "Oh,
And I
yes,
check.
correct."
Mhm. Because we cannot trust this anymore. Like we cannot.
Well, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Anyways, let's see this. Never Play being played during WWE SmackDown show tonight. Never Play is the official theme song for the show. We showed this weeks ago. Never Play is everywhere. WWE. Do you know what this is? Like, I know WWE, but I've never seen it in my entire life.
Is it like the fight?
I think so. I think so.
That's pretty cool.
Yes. Okay, so here's another thing. For the 13th time internationally, Lost Music Videos cinematography has been nominated for an award. 13th time. This time by the AICP Awards 2025, alongside a nomination for music video. That was on April 13. And then on April 14, another nomination.
Oh, goodness. Period.
RM's Lost music video is nominated for Best Concept Video in the 2025 Berlin Music Video Awards, making him the first and only Korean artist to receive a nomination in this category.
Period. You know what? Lost is a masterpiece. There's no way to say something bad about it. So
Like,
good.
14 music video nominations. Come on. Come on. And all of these are from internationally. It's not even from Korea. Like, it's internationally.
Amazing.
Yes. And Namjoon saw the Berlin Music Video Awards nomination, and he posted it on his Instagram, as you can see here. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Okay, so here is this other interview from Kiss FM. Jojo Wright, he always interviews the guys. So he asks him about the time. Do you remember I think we saw the clip when J-Hope saw one of his friends at his concert's audience. Do you remember?
What did you say?
One of J-Hope's military friends was at J-Hope's concert. And J-Hope was like he said hello.
Okay.
So Jojo, the interviewer, is going to ask him about it.
Oh, okay.
Dude, what was that experience like? That must have been kind of cool.
이 사실 많은 그 사람들 중에
Wait, why is it so far
그
behind?
한 사람을 딱 봤다라는 거가
What happened?
What's happening?
이 사실 많은 그 사람들 중에 그 한 사람을 딱 봤다라는 거가 저는 너무
He said, J-Hope said, I was actually very shocked at first because there are thousands of people, and the fact that I was able to spot this person was very shocking.
Wow.
Yeah.
저에게 충격이었고 그리고 사실 보통은
And at my concerts, I have a high portion of female audiences.
Mhm.
사실 많은 이 관객분들 중에서 이제 그 비중이 여성 관객분들 되게 많은
But he was standing out because he was tall and there weren't many men in that audience.
편인데 그 중에서 뭔가 툭 하나 올라와 있고 그 키가 큰 남자 사람이 있길래 보는데 이 군대 후임이어가지고
It was a real fun experience.
그 부분에서 좀 재밌게 느꼈었던 것 같습니다.
So I found that interesting
Yeah.
because we saw the clip. I don't know if you remember. Maybe you don't remember
I
because
do, I
it was
do.
a long time ago. And then this other clip, J-Hope imitates Army.
Oh my goodness. No.
Yeah, yes, he does.
When they see you in public in the wild, what do they typically say
In the wild, it's crazy.
That's something you say though.
Yeah.
to you?
일단 처음에 놀랍니다. 시선이 먼저 가고
I totally believe that because that's how I would
React.
like, oh, and then follow him with my eyes, you know?
Okay, wait. I don't know. Okay, there. Period.
이렇게
No, I will get
그리고
so
이제 사인
shocked.
요청을 보통 걸 많이 하는.
And then they asked me for an autograph.
They're just like,
I'll be shaking.
Oh my goodness. Jojo. Do you have any opinions about Jojo? Because here's what
I prefer not to say.
I think he seems fun.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to be BTS seems comfortable with him
Okay.
as an interviewer.
Okay.
However, this is the epitome, is that the word? Epitome of generic interviews. Like, I'm so sorry. So, however, I have to say, like, sometimes this is good. You know, sometimes it's not that deep, and sometimes I just want them to ask.
Have a generic conversation.
Yeah, maybe normal, because some interviewers try so hard, and in the end, it's like, was that really a necessary question? You know, because they're trying to have like unique questions, and it's just sometimes weird.
Sometimes it's fake.
Yes.
I respect it when there's like actual knowledge behind it. But like if you don't know, then I guess you can do the questions that everybody wants you to ask.
Yes. And I believe that that's what he does. And he, as an interviewer, is a little more entertaining than others, but again, is a little in the more generic side. I think he's okay though. He's okay. He's fun.
Okay.
Yeah. At least he appears to really like them because he does go to their concerts and does play their music. Yeah, so again, he's okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I prefer not to say anything because honestly, about him, I never cared so much, so I never looked into his
Yes.
career.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like, it's never like, oh my goodness, this one interview that he did, oh, it's standing out for me.
Mhm.
I never had that.
Yes.
So,
Same.
I'm just like, not neutral, but like, I don't really
Yes.
give a fuck about the man.
Also, what I found very funny was when he interviewed BTS, I believe it was in 2018 or 17. I think it was 18. And it was during Christmas. So he gave them a Christmas present of a framed picture of himself and BTS. And he signed the pictures,
Oh.
and that was his present to BTS. And BTS, the guys were like,
Thank
oh, okay.
Unicorn Post.
And I believe it was Taeyong said, for you, and he returned the present to Jojo.
no, that's not right. That's funny.
Oh my god.
That is kind of lame. Someone said lame, and I'm like, yeah, I'll give it to you. Unicorn Post says we listen and we don't judge. It's not for Jacob or Boris's.
That
God.
is true.
That's true.
Okay. So Jacob had his concert in Manila, and he shared the soundtrack for day 2. every single time I see one of these sound checks, I remember our sound check experience and how
And the greatest
Yeah,
interaction Jimin has
whatever.
ever had with a fan.
whatever. You're going to repeat it every single
People just jealous, bro. You're just jealous.
What happened?
Don't ask me what happened because people are gonna throw a tomato at my story now.
The story that you've told a million times.
I only said it like 3.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this because this is a little bit of a conversation that we can have.
Mm-hmm.
And I want your opinion as
Oh.
as a non-professional dancer, but but still a dancer.
My little background that I have on
Yes.
dance.
Okay. So there is a little bit of conversations within the army fandom because J-Hope had his oops, I'm so sorry.
No.
J-Hope had his backup dancers. Do you remember from the music video? And they were on tour with him. Remember?
Yes.
Okay, he has now changed those backup dancers, I believe, for Asia, for the Asian concerts.
Okay.
For the concerts in Asia.
So other crew.
Other crew.
Okay.
Now, some armies are saying that they are different. Like, look at the dance and tell me if you see something different. Or not necessarily something different, but
So
just look at this.
So you're gonna show me 2 versions of it.
No. You know already the original backup dancers,
Okay.
how they dance.
Uh-huh.
They fit J-Hope perfectly.
Okay.
They match his energy. And people are saying that that is not happening with this new group of dancers.
Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm very far behind because it haven't started yet. Let me see.
Okay, so here's the thing. Someone said, to my untrained eye, they look great. So I also have an untrained eye. I have no idea about dance like my sister does. I personally believe that when I first watched this, I thought that everything was completely fine. I didn't even notice that these were other backup dancers. And then people were talking about this, and I was like, wait, let me look again. And I keep looking again, and I was like, I do see a little difference. So, for example, when they do certain steps, they are not all exactly the same, coordinated, you know?
Okay.
So there is a little difference. So let me show another video from another angle. So it's the little things. Like, in my opinion, we will have to be very nitpicky because I see that it's overall, it's fine. Like, I don't see, to my untrained eye, for me, everything looked fine. But I do see that maybe they are not finishing every single step to, like, completely. And they are a little not as coordinated as the other group.
I think to my eye, I've been very little trained. Like for a couple of years when I was younger, I used to dance like that. The thing is that J-Hope is very smooth but very sharp with the movements. He's very smooth, but he does them all. He doesn't skip. He finish a dance move and then he does the next one.
Yes, that's what I've noticed because people. so many people are talking about this. And genuinely, when I first watched these clips, I was like, oh, fun clip, like whatever. Like I continue with my life.
Exactly.
New dance crew or whatever. I didn't notice, but now that I'm forcing myself to really notice, I do see certain things, but I still think it's not that big of a deal. Like I totally understand the comments now that I'm seeing, but honestly, I didn't notice. But again, it's maybe because I'm not a dancer. Like I don't really see that. I don't know.
You know what I feel like it can happen? Sometimes dancers, when they see somebody so smooth, they kind of like do the smoothness by cutting a little bit of the pauses. So between a dance move and another dance move, there's always like a little pause that makes a difference that you finish and you're about to start something new. Jacob is very smooth. So sometimes he does finishes his steps, but since he's so smooth, some other dancers to match him and match the smoothness, they would cut a little bit. I think they did a pretty good job. Like the dancers, they did a pretty good job. I was expecting something like more obvious. It's very hard to look at it, but the people who notice, I see what they're seeing.
Yes, I also see what they're seeing now. Look at the freestyle part. Or I'm guessing that's not the freestyle part. But where is it? Here. I mean, I do see what people are saying. Like, it's not like the other group. There's not that dynamic. But I never thought, like, because I didn't see just one tweet. It was a couple. Like, it was...
Yeah, they are not so coordinated. I feel like they maybe are nervous. They look young, too. There's one... I'm trying to look at them because these are very far fan cam. But sometimes that happens when it's like when they're now when you have your crew, you kind of like getting sync all together and then like dance all together.
And
so I don't know if that happened, but I don't know.
I
really
genuinely
don't know.
believe that people are talking about chemistry, and I believe that's 100% because it's not just about how much you like the people from your crew or the dancers. You can be amazing dancers, but I do believe that there are certain styles where certain dancers like excel better than others. Because do you remember when Jungkook had his backup dancers, for example? I'm so sorry. Like, I really tried. Even if you like them, dislike them, I'm not talking about that at all, personally. We're not talking about their personalities or anything. We're talking about specifically about Standing Next to You and Seven and all of those backup dancers. They were from America. Maybe it was because I never completely enjoyed them as backup dancers. I feel like they were too aggressive with their face expressions. And that is something that J-Hope's backup dancers don't do. The ones from America. And that's what I love about them because they match J-Hope's style.
Yeah.
They help J-Hope shine as the main singer here. However, Jungkook's backup dancers, I felt like they were not doing that all the time. They did that, I believe, for 3D, but with Standing Next to You, I felt like the Korean backup dancers complemented Jungkook better, specifically for Standing Next to You.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I don't know what you guys think, because I definitely read that for Mona Lisa specifically, I definitely prefer the American dancers as backup dancers, that group. But it's not just about, what I'm trying to say is not about American or Korean, because like I said, I prefer for this dancing style that it was Standing Next to You, I prefer the Korean group.
Yeah, it's also like a preference too, but I understand.
It's definitely a preference. And it's not
understand.
that it's not that these backup dancers are bad dancers or that those backup dancers are bad dancers. It's nothing about that. Sometimes, like people are saying, it's about chemistry. It's about the genre of the song. Maybe you're an amazing dancer, but you cannot dance Standing Next to You specifically. You know, you are very good at 3D, but not necessarily Standing Next to You.
Because
Like, that's
there are
my
different
personal opinion.
types of
Yes, that's my
choreographies.
personal opinion. Like,
Yeah, I get it. And also like I don't know, always with dancer I never try to be so mean because I see a lot of people
Yes.
that are like, "Oh my goodness, I hate this person."
yes.
And it's like you can hate them for other reasons, but don't
Yes.
hate them just because they're a backup dancer you didn't like how it looked.
Yes, because I had this opinion about Jungkook's backup dancers, specifically for standing next to you. I believe for the other dances they were fine, but specifically for standing next to you, it was too distracting for me. It was a group that I personally didn't like, but I did like when he performed standing next to you with the Korean backup dancers. I believe that they match him way better.
Yeah.
However, I didn't say anything about it. I'm just talking about this because J-Hope's backup dancers are now being mentioned. Abby, thank you so much.
Hi, Evie. Thank you.
This is the first time they perform with him, so they just need more time with him. And if Hobie thinks something needs to be corrected, it will
It
will
will be
be.
corrected.
Yes. I
Yeah.
totally agree because okay, so I totally agree because like you said, it's the first it's just the first concert. It's just a conversation that I've seen a lot. So I definitely wanted to comment because like I said, I understand that maybe the chemistry is not perfect right now, but I didn't notice at first. Like I didn't notice. And also like somebody said I don't pay attention to the backup dancers. I pay attention to J-Hope. And honestly, me too. Like at first I didn't even notice. It was not like a crazy difference between the backup dancers and J-Hope. So it was like that when it happened in the D-Day concert. Was the same thing happened at the D-Day concert? I don't remember. Because I remember thinking specifically for Yoongi's Hagon performance at Jimmy Fallon, he had this group of backup dancers. And again, I believe that they were amazing dancers. I just don't know if that group was specifically the right group for that song for Yoongi's single. Like I think it has to do with chemistry, it has to do with um specialties. So I don't really know. Max says Jungkook's backup dancers are not just dancers; they are respected, established choreographers, dancers that Jungkook looked up to. I know that, and it has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that. Sometimes this is something very, very personal to me. Like it's a personal opinion. There's no right or wrong. I'm talking just about from a personal. It's a personal preference that I have. I believe that the backup dancers have to match the lead dancer. In this case, Jungkook, for example, that you're mentioning, I totally understand that these are more than just dancers, more than just backup dancers. These are choreographers. And it's totally fine. Like, I respect that. I genuinely do. I'm just saying that there were two, like, more than two, like, all of these backup dancers, I understand they are respected, but they are too different. They have different styles, they are different heights. And to my personal preference, this has nothing to do with their ability at dancing. This is my personal preference. I don't think they looked good as backup dancers. But again, that is just my personal preference. And I'm talking about only about standing next to you. So we're all just voicing our opinions. We're not complaining to JK or J Hope. I totally agree. I that's exactly my perception, because at the end of the day, all of these are amazing dancers. Like every single one of these backup dancers are good dancers. That's why they are BTS's backup dancers. It has nothing to do with their ability. It's more about my preference of how I see the choreographies with certain backup dancers. I do like certain groups for some songs and other groups for other songs. Like that is just my personal preference. Kashi, thank you so much. I like my man pretty so fine. 1+9. Hobie kills the stage. That's at the end of the day, you're totally right. Because like I said, I didn't even notice. Like I watched all of these clips. I like the clips. I saved the clips so we can watch them here. And then I started seeing more than one tweet. I saw many people talking about these backup dancers and how they didn't like them. And I understand because that is a personal preference, but I personally didn't notice that much. Now, after watching and rewatching, I see what people are saying. The second Manila show, they were better. Yeah, so that's the other thing. Maybe they just, because it was the first concert, they just didn't have enough time to practice with J Hope. Um, but I'm sure they will they will get there. They will get better at the chemistry part specifically. Okay, so I get what you mean, Bora. Maybe it's just that the other dancers might need to dial down a bit, not to distract from the start of the show, aka JK. Yes, specifically because I believe that they're what I'm talking about is number one, heights that I just didn't like the heights. They were too different and they were a little distracting to me. That was number one. And number two is their facial expressions. For standing next to you, it was too much. It just didn't match, in my opinion, it didn't match the song. But when they had their facial expressions for 3D, I believe like it matched the song perfectly. But standing next to you is it's a little sexier. It's a little more, it's not as just bright and fun like 3D. It's just having fun or whatever, or being cool. Standing next to you is not about that. So their their facial expressions, they were a little distracting to me. So I preferred the Korean group of backup dancers for standing next to you specifically. Okay. They had too much seniority over JK. So that's the other thing. I'm sorry, but I don't care. Like, I understand that they are very respected, and I'm not going after anyone's experience. Like, I totally understand that. It's nothing against that. It's just that sometimes it just doesn't fit the performance. Like, I'm so sorry. It has nothing to do with ability, it has to do with dancing personality and style. And I don't know. It's just a personal opinion. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know what else to say. Squiffles, thank you so much. Hobie's first dancers might have more training in Hobie's body isolation dance style. It looks smoother, so that makes sense to me with my training. So I totally agree with that because, like I said, it's not about being a good choreographer or a bad choreographer or a good dancer or a bad dancer. I don't understand why people keep bringing up their seniority and their experience. It has nothing to do with that. I'm just saying that they just don't like, to my personal opinion, I just didn't like them for standing next to you. I felt like they didn't match the song, but they were perfect for 3D. Like, it's just a personal opinion. Like, I don't know what else to say. And I agree with Squiffles. Like, some group of dancers have more experience with body isolation. Others have experience with other type of dances. No, I think it changed the dynamic between Jungkook and them. They felt they could lead him. And I'm so sorry, but that is a problem. In my opinion, that is a problem because I understand that you're the choreographer. You're still, when dancing with Jungkook, you're still a backup dancer. And doing all of those crazy facial expressions that I personally don't like is too distracting. Especially for a song like Standing Next to You. You can have those facial expressions for 3D. Um, and I saw a documentary of, it was like a K-pop documentary, and these are things that are corrected. Facial expressions in America while dancing are very exaggerated, and that does not always happen with Korean dances. And I'm not saying that one is better than the other. I'm just saying that for some songs, one thing works better than for other songs. It's just a personal preference. It has nothing to do with talent or experience or seniority. It has nothing to do with that. In my opinion, it's just when it comes to styles of songs. Is there a performance you're specifically thinking about in the music video? I'm talking about the music video. They are too distracting. Actually, I'm going to show it because standing next to you. I did like, of course, the performance. Okay, so like I said, this is just a personal preference. It really is. Like it's nothing against anybody. Like this guy and other guy over there, they are too tall to be next to this guy. And this guy, it's just a personal preference. Like look at J-Hope's Mona Lisa. They are all around the same height as J-Hope. And to me, that is important. That is number one, the height. Number two is the style. They are all doing crazy faces. Like look at his face and look at his face. And I understand that you can say that they are legends. I don't care. At this moment, they are backup dancers and you need to fade in a little. You're supposed to help the main dancer, not try to overpower him. And also during the Jimmy Fallon performance, it was also like for standing next to you. Like this is just a personal preference. It really is just a personal preference. Oh my god, you're back. They could have positioned them differently. Yes. People are now understanding what I'm trying to say. Because like I say,
Oh my goodness, I've heard about this, your little rant about this so many times.
I'm sorry. It's just, I just don't like that group of dancers for standing next to you. It's nothing against them. I understand that they are amazing choreographers and dancers. It's nothing about that.
I get it.
It's nothing about that. They were perfect for 3D and I enjoy them in 3D.
Easy.
I believe that just for standing next to you,
It's just not the song.
It's just not the song to do all of that. I'm sorry. It's just not like when Jungkook performed standing next to you with his Korean backup dancers. I was like, yes, this is what I was talking about. You know,
Yeah,
this is what
yeah.
I needed. It's just a personal preference, though. Like I said, this is not right or wrong.
Right.
It's just a personal preference.
I get it.
Anyways, that is just a personal opinion. So let's move on. J-Hope. Look at this video. This is with a fan.
Okay, let's go.
So it was with a male army. He was so excited. It's just every single time that J-Hope goes to one army and he starts singing, the army is like super excited. And I just love all of those interactions. I think I've shown most of them because they're all just so fun. And then that fun right here, as you can see, he posted a TikTok video. And J-Hope responded. He found his account and he responded. So cool, brother.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cute.
It is.
That is so
Oh my god, no, the live stream. Okay, so J-Hope went live. we really need to talk about this comment section, guys, because okay, first of all, an army said Oppa or Ayushi.
No.
Yes.
No, that's not right.
Yes. And
Who said Ayushi?
And J-Hope read the comment and he said this.
오파 or 아저씨. 그래도 오파가 낫지. 오파 is better.
Oppa is better.
No.
He said Oppa is better.
No.
Yes.
My poor baby, my Sheila.
My Sheila.
Sheila. No.
Yeah. He's just there looking at nothing. Like,
oh,
Oppa or Ayushi? Oppa is better.
that's so sweet.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it is sweet.
Who said Ayushi?
I don't know. He was so insulted. Yes, because they're calling J-Hope an old man, basically.
He's not even like 30.
And then this is another clip of J-Hope imitating armies, as he always does.
How are you, Hobie? I'm good.
No.
How are you, Hobie?
No.
Honestly, I've seen some of these clips of, fans meeting J-Hope, and they're always like, oh my God, Hobie, hi, how are you? Yes.
Honestly,
I would be
period.
the same. Like,
Period. Yeah, I,
I would
agree
be the
100%
same.
with that, with those armies.
He's
I
doing
agree.
he's doing a lot of eye rolls with Oppa though. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
How are you, Hobie?
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
good.
I'm good. Okay, so here's another one. When he's saying goodbye, he says bye bye to Sock.
Good night. Bye bye to sock. Adios.
Right. And look at the Wi-Fi was horrible.
Adios.
And why am I showing this? Because there is a discussion of how to pronounce Chuseok, which is Seokjin and Hosok. Sok. So both of them are Chuseok. Now, I've always said Chuseok, but other people said, no, you have to say Sok.
Oh.
And this is our final answer. J-Hope says Chuseok, therefore, I am correct.
Oh my goodness. Goodbye.
I am correct. I've never seen a single person said Sok. It's of course.
I think
Chuseok.
if it were sock, it would be like sock 2. Like the 2 at the end.
Or like the
small little. Even like sometimes people just say like times 2.
Mhm.
It's like a way to say times 2.
Mhm.
So I would think that, but I've always said 2 sock because the 2 is at the beginning.
I've always said Chuseok because hello, there's a 2 and there's sock. Chuseok.
Socks. Sock squared. Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So
2 sock for the win.
we win. It's Chuseok. And then here are some quotes by J-Hope. He's responded, or he said, Mickey, he's doing good healthily. He keeps coughing because of bronchostenosis. He's old, so it does get hard sometimes. The amazing thing about the power of love is that it keeps you going. I really feel the flow of time looking at Mickey. Mickey used to pretty much fly around. Or Mickey is still lovely as the same. Mickey, I miss a little dog dancing to Mic Drop.
The good old times.
Yes, he was so small. Just jumping around everywhere and being
That is
angry.
so sweet. That is so sweet.
Yeah. Then J-Hope says, he reads a comment. Speak English, Hobby. English, what could I say? Hobby, there are armies who are translating real time, so speak in the language you want. You can comfortable speaking whatever language you want. Bay. And J-Hope says,
Oh my goodness, that was John Tan. I was thinking that from my drug. That was John Tan.
oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mixed them up. For
I was
that-
picturing John Tan though.
I was picturing Young Tan. Yeah, but it's actually Mickey is the one with his big ass ears.
That's not nice to say.
Mickey has big ears. He
Period.
does.
Okay, he does.
Let me show you. J-Hope Mickey dog. See? Look at these ears. Come on.
Oh.
That is so cute. Look at him next to
I
J-Hope.
just said big ass ears. That is not nice.
I'm sorry.
Ay, miren, tiene su carita todo enojado. He's so cute.
Oh, poor Mickey. Anyways, an army said, speak English, Hobie. English. And J-Hope said, English, what could I say? And then J-Hope reads a comment which says, Hobie, there are armies who are translating real time, so speak in the language you want. You can
Period.
comfortably speak whatever language you want.
Period.
And J-Hope then says, gotcha. I also want to speak English, but it's difficult. And I just want to say, thank you so much to that army because thank you.
You represent us. That
Yes.
person that says speak English does not represent army, does not represent the Boracity community does not represent this household. We do not stand by that.
Yeah, and the army who said that there are armies translating in real time and that he can speak whatever language he wants.
And he prefers.
Amazing. Mm-hmm.
If you want to just hear them speak English, then go sit down and wait for them to somebody to translate for you.
Mm-hmm. And then Jacob said, the members all seem to be doing well and doing their best in their own positions, places. And being in the military is like that. You use your leaves sparingly. And when it's close to the end, there's a point when people take leaves a lot to exhaust their remaining leaves. So there's like 2 months left now. There's like 2 months left or so now. April, May, June. Right. It seems like it's about 2 months left. They are doing really good. So yeah, so apparently because it's so close to the end, the BTS members would take a lot of leaves just so they can have them already. And then they will be discharged. Yeah. So that is amazing.
I see.
And then, oh my God. And then Jin appears and he says, Trehop. You know how they always use
Oh my God.
Trehop and stuff
I
like
love saying Trahop.
that. Yeah, you do.
I say
Chuang.
Chuang. But out of all of the Chua sounds for all of the members, I love Trahop. Like, I barely call him J-Hope. I say Joahop or Hobby.
Yes.
I
you
never
do.
say J-Hope.
That is true.
It's rare.
You say Trehop.
Sorry, I love him. Trahop.
Chame. Jin says Trehop.
Tragay.
And Jacob responds, I leave now, guys. Oh, Jin? Because he notices Jin's comment. And Jin responds, have a good night, Jacob. Oh my goodness. He keeps going. And Jacob says, what's Tuejo? Because he missed, he miswrote it. It's like a way to share, to have a good night. I have to meet Hyung after going back to Korea. And then Jin says, I'm always next to you, you know?
Standing next to you.
And then Jacob says, Jin, I was literally about to end the live. Haha. And then Jin says, bye-bye. So Jin was there present on the live.
Oh.
On Jacob's live. I'm just so happy for this.
Period.
For this next thing. I'm just so, so happy.
Yeah.
Jacob won. Mona Lisa won, received its first win during M Countdown's past week. And then he won again. Mona Lisa won again. So
amazing.
Mona Lisa has 2 wins at M Countdown.
Mona Lisa for the win. For the
Mm-hmm.
wings.
Yes, so
Plural.
2 wins. Let's
That's
watch
amazing.
very quickly the moment.
That's just amazing.
So it's here. And Mona Lisa wins. So that is the first one, and this is the second one. This is the second one. Here. Amazing. Jacob win. So 2 wins for Mona Lisa. Amazing. Show-stopping, never the same.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Everywhere you see it.
And then Jacob shared on his Instagram stories, he says, can't wait off to Japan because next concert, I believe, is in Japan. So he's going to Japan.
Amazing.
And then
Oh, he looks so cute.
he also shared on Weverse, thank you and love you always, Purple Heart. I'll go and come back well. And Jin responds,
Oh my goodness, Jin.
Hope, where are you going again?
Oh
my goodness, Jin.
Jin. Jin knows what he's doing because he can just like text him or whatever. No, but he wants to, he knows what he's doing.
It's just that I kind of understand because Jacob is going right now to so many places every couple of days. So Jin is like, wait, where are you going? Where are you going now? Jin is always there in the comments. And then an army shared these pictures and said, looking forward to Suck Jinny's album so much. Great, great. Please let me go to the concert too. And Jin responds, challenge. I don't understand that answer. But
Like challenge accepted.
challenge accepted. Or I'm guessing it's because this is considered kind of a challenge because Big Kid said there is an activity related to Jin's album. Go to this place, and
Okay.
this was the place with this billboard. So armies went to see the billboard,
Amazing.
and it was the billboard that we watched at the beginning of the live stream. So I don't really know.
Shit, if you don't know, I don't know either.
And then, oh my god, guys, Jimin appeared on Weverse.
Amazing.
Jimin
Drummond.
Drummond. It's what he says before a game. Okay, so that makes sense. If you watch Ranjin, you'd know what? I watch Ranjin. He says it. He says challenge.
Is this challenge?
I have watched Ranjin. That was so fun last night. Jimin spam I live for. Yes, because listen to me. I have my Weverse notifications on and they sound ting 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 ting
This
last
is in
night.
Korean. This is a Korean word challenge.
But does it say the translation? Because I genuinely do watch Ranjin. I do watch it. I genuinely do. So does it say the translation challenge?
It's pronounced Dajon. Dajon in Korean.
Dajon, like its translation to go, but it can also mean challenge.
Oh, makes sense.
But I want to know if in the actual video the translation says Dajon or challenge because I didn't notice that it was the word challenge. It's translated to go. Okay, so that's why I was confused because I was like,
that wouldn't make sense.
when does he say challenge? Because I read, of course, the translation. I don't know.
Right. They translate it as go. They
Okay.
don't translate it as challenge.
In mine, it says let's go. Yes, because in mine, it also says
No, you
let's
were
go.
so offended right there.
I was so offended because he was like, if you watch Ranjin, and I'm like, excuse me.
If you watch Ranjin, you know, and you're like, I watch Ranjin. Congratulations to our WWH Jing Worldwide Handsome, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, so Jimin appeared on Weverse and he started commenting to he started responding to so many armies. So many. My phone last night was like ding 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 because I have the notifications for BTS's Weverse. Every time they comment or something. So this is the first post. Jimin says, there's not too much left time now. And then Jin again responds to Jimin. He says, oh, Dremin, are you doing well? Again, Dremin. And Jimin says, really, I'm leaving by doing my best. And then an army says, Jimin, I miss you. And Jin responds, I miss you, Jimin.
Oh.
And Jimin says, I miss you too. Yeah, it was 5 a.m. for me. I was like, what is happening? Same, because I was like, okay, I'm getting some notifications. Maybe it's nothing, but then it was nonstop. It was nonstop. It was like crazy. The phone was going crazy. And the army said, Jimin, Oppa, if you reply to my comment, I get 100 on my math test.
Wow.
I actually hate math, but... And Jimin responds, you guys, we need proof for this. How can I get proof? Looking forward to your test paper with 100 on it.
No.
And he kept saying this so many times. Like, you keep saying all this crazy stuff. I need proof.
Oh
that
my
you're going to
goodness,
say
no.
it. If I respond,
You
you're
guys
going to have to do
better
this.
watch what you say around them.
Yes. And another army said, if Jiminy's replies to me, I'll sing a song in front of my workplace. And Jimin responds, ha, 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 really? Like a laugh, you know? He laughs, then really, and then laughs again. And then another
I miss my Jimin.
Another army says, if I get a reply from Jimin Oppa, I'll sing Promise in front of my workplace. And Jimin responds, you guys are saying huge stuff. I request proof for this. Too.
Exactly.
He's
Exactly my
requesting
point.
proof. He's requesting proof. He needs the receipts.
Yeah.
He needs the receipts.
Honestly, fair. Like, generally, if I had people like telling me this crazy stuff, I'm like, okay, then do it. Let me see it.
Yeah, because
Actually do it. Don't just say it.
then Jimin posted, no, but you all give me proof quickly. Like he said that.
That's so funny.
Another army said, I recently read a book called Getting Jimin's Attention and How to Flip Jimin's Cards. And Jimin responds, question mark? There's a stuff like that. And he's just so funny. He entertains nobody's BS, you know?
Yeah.
He's just so funny. And then an army, this is more sentimental. I found it so sweet.
Oh.
An army explains that they were a fan since first grade of middle school and they are now in second year of college.
Wow.
Yes, and they mention how they found comfort in BTS after losing their dad.
Oh no.
Yes, and Jimmy responds, you've grown up so much already and time has passed just like that. Thanks a lot for growing up so pretty. I certainly believe that your dad will be proud of you too, just like how you grew up so brilliantly so far. I hope your days will be filled with happiness. I also work harder to grow to be cooler. Thank you.
Oh.
He's so sweet because that was a long answer. Like
yeah, he
it.
took the time.
He took the time to read the entire comment and
That's
respond.
beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, Jamie. I miss Jamie so much.
Yeah. And then an army said, the drawing you left in the practice room is still left untouched. I'm still here too. Come back soon. You know that drawing in the practice room in BTS's building?
Uh-huh.
They made, I believe it was Jimin, he made a drawing on the mirror.
Uh-huh.
And that drawing has stayed there all these years.
Amazing.
Because that drawing was, I believe, from 2022.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And it's still there. In the mirror, Jimin and Tae. Okay, so Jimin and Taeyeon. And that mirror, that drawing in the mirror is still there. And an army is saying that to Jimin. And Jimin responds, really? I gotta go see it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And then another army says, Jimina, is Jungkook next to you? And Jimin responds, yep, he is.
Oh, Jungkook!
And then another army says, Jimina, hurry and come. I'm growing old here waiting for you guys. And Jimin responds, we are in this together.
I can't. Like,
Yeah.
he was there. He was there. He replied to so many armies.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
And then another army said, what thoughts do you have now before going to bed? Oh my God, these tweets. Listen. An army says, what thoughts do you have before going to bed? And Jimin says, lately I've been thinking, how long do I grow my hair out once I'm out? Would it grow fast? Would I still be able to wear earrings? Or is it closed? Should I change my dressing style? I've never worn perfume. Should I try? Like
He's never worn perfume?
Yes. He says, I've been working out. So dancing again wouldn't be that difficult, right? What song should I perform? What kind of album would we be making in the future to start our story? What kind of journey would my 30s be? I want to perform on stage for a long time without getting hurt. Like he is having this crisis.
Yeah, these are identity questions.
Yeah, like do I let
So
my
valid.
hair grow? Do I
Can I wear my earrings again? Or like, what is it going to be like?
what kind of music we're going to perform? Can I dance again? I should, right? Because I've been working out, so I can't.
Kind of like
right?
related.
So
That is so real.
should I wear perfume? Like what is
Should I just change my style?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is actually pretty cool. But like, those questions are just so real. Can you open the door for Bora Dog? You were already standing up, so. And can you give me one? Sorry. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, so Jimin.
Sorry guys, I'm just hungry. I needed something.
And you have to remember that this is the answer to the question, what thoughts do you have now before going to bed? So before going to bed, Jimin is like thinking all of these questions.
Mhm.
Should I wear perfume? How am I going to dance? How is my hair going to be? Should I wear earrings? Can I wear earrings? Like all of these things before going to bed. That's so funny.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay. Another army said, Jimina, while you were gone, I wanted to think about something else, but my heart was torn. BTS is still my only love. And Jimmy responds, while I didn't get to see you all, I didn't think about anything else. You all are still my love. He's so
That is so
Sweet.
sweet.
And then Jimmy said, I'm holding these warm words close to my heart and waiting every single day. Let's just hang on a little longer and we'll meet soon. I'm just so excited because there's only 64 days. Like, that's nothing.
64 days, people. 2 more months.
Do you remember when it was like 3
100?
years? Not even 100. Do you remember at the very beginning? I was like, oh my God, we're going to have to wait
Yeah.
years.
Years is crazy.
Years.
Years is crazy.
Whereas
It
this-
was crazy. I remember I saw a comment today in the chat. Someone said like, "Oh, I recently rewatched that 2022 Festa."
Mm,
I watched that Festa once.
me too.
Once.
Yes, me too.
And I cried so much. And I never watched it again. I watched the pictures with the little subtitles, like
Mhm.
translations, but I never could watch it again. I never could, and I'm gonna do it the day they come back.
That's what I said last live stream when I was by myself on Wednesday. I said the same thing because now when they are actually going to reunite and all of that, everything they said happened. Like, we had to trust them. They still renew their contract. They worked on their solo projects and they had their own individual projects, and that helped the overall group. So I trust them. It was just a little scary at the time, and I'm just so happy that it's basically over.
Yeah.
The wait is over. And Tyler Teresa, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bora's sister is to Tech. What cheers are to Jimin?
Goodness.
Yes. There's just a rivalry there. Like,
There is just, yeah.
you just don't get them. You don't get technology.
And Teresa. Oh my goodness. It's so embarrassing. Like, people, I always say, like, I'm very bad at technology, but I've never gone into detail with it.
Hmm.
And I said it, like, in front of all of you guys. Now you guys know.
I mean, because you had to clarify that you don't really use ChatGPT. You were just confused because you don't know the terminology of anything.
I don't know the terminology. I thought, like, all AI was ChatGPT.
No.
I know, now.
Now you know.
It's just difficult, you know?
In that 2022 Festa, they literally mentioned what they planned to do, and they did. Exactly. They did exactly what they say they were going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Squiffles, thank you so much. Finally over my trauma of this is Big Kid Music. Yes, because when we received that first This is Big Kid Music letter of Jin is about to be discharged from the military, we were all like, finally, from now on, it's all good news. And it is, because it's like, this member is discharged, this other member is discharged, these other members are discharged. So it's just good news, good news, good news, good news, good news.
After the
Yes.
other.
BTS paved the way again.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Thank you so much to Squiffles too.
Yes, thank you so
And
much, guys.
BTS paved the way. Decided. BTS paved the way. Could like name their channel like however they wanted, but they chose to name it after a fact. Amazing. I don't know what happened to the message, but we can see it.
It says message retracted, but it's okay. Like your name says facts, so
So you
Yeah.
said enough. We made it to the other side. Yeah, it feels like it. It feels like it.
Yeah. I once had a dream that Boracity and Borasis were invited to an episode of Run BTS, and the outfitter team made them custom matching press/news suit with a purple coat and black pants.
What?
That is
Wait,
so
pause.
funny. What?
How did we look?
Amazing.
Like, how do you? No.
Amazing.
Amazing. How do you picture us? That's crazy. That is so funny. But it happens. I always be dreaming like about like YouTubers and stuff. BTS paved the way. Thank you so much for another fact with your name. But we cannot see your message. We don't know why. Are you writing something? Because you can just write it on the chat.
Yes, you don't have to donate. We know that you're trying to say something maybe. But yeah, thank you so much either way.
Okay, thank you.
An urgent question. Any theories about the Run Seokjin tour layout? Layout as in how it's going to be, like the songs and stuff like that, or the poster. Like I don't understand the layout, because we know that it's not going to be a regular concert. It's going to be like an interactive sort of live showcase concert, something. So I'm not sure exactly. Bora dog picture, please. We have shown.
We have shown
Yes.
our dog. I
BTS paved the
remember-
way. Bora, I'm very technologically challenged. My goodness.
No. BTS paved the way. You've donated many times. There's always a comment under it. So I need to know, what are you doing right now? Are you making fun of me? Are you making fun of me?
I think they are because
Are you making fun of me?
that's what you would do. If you try sending a donation, you
I don't
would
know
be
how
like,
to.
That's yeah. you would,
BTS paved the way. I thought we were cool.
That's so funny.
You make it easy for us. I'm ending the live stream immediately. End the live stream.
Immediately.
Come my mic. That's so rude. I am dyslexic, and I am not gonna
Now
stand.
that's your excuse for everything.
Well, I am.
Okay, so those are all.
Spirit Boris's.
What?
I'm a kindred.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Read the comment.
I'm not really. Oh,
The BTS paved the way. I am a kindred.
I think it's kinded spirit. Bora says.
That's not.
I believe they are kinded spirit.
They're just teasing. Yes, Max.
Yeah, they are.
I see what they're doing. I feel so embarrassed.
Mali says I'm worse.
Someone said kindred. It means like related.
Oh,
Kindred.
kindred. I've never heard of that word.
Kindred makes the same as you. Oh my goodness, the way now everybody just knows how to write the words for us to pronunciate them right is just crazy. Because we're gonna be that dumb. Like, we're that dumb.
Yeah. I cannot find the comment, but someone said that there was a Taeyong update, and yes, but I was unsure of sharing it because these are friendship pictures of Taeyong with his friends
People are so rude, bro.
from the military,
Mhm.
and I was not sure if I felt comfortable sharing because it's from people who are normal people sharing their pictures. And yes, Taeyong is there, but I don't know. Like, I don't. it's not official schedule. It's not on Weaver, so I don't know.
Mhm.
You know?
Now they're saying it's Kindred with ing.
Oh, Kindred.
No, don't believe this motherfucker. I'm gonna look it up.
Kindred. No, I believe them. See, now it's every single live stream. Every single live stream, I mispronounce a word. Every single live stream. Can this stop already? Like, I keep making mistakes. I don't look unless it's posted by the members. Yes, and we already have so much.
Kindred.
Oh, okay. You guys
Kindred.
were not lying.
Yes, Kindred.
That's so rude. I don't. Look, you don't trust us. No, I did not. Unicorn paw.
Kindred.
Period.
Kindred.
Now I'll be looking at the words because I feel like sometimes they're just gonna be mean. That's nice, Kashi. Thank you so much, Kashi. The only nice person in this chat for real
What did Kashi say?
is
Oh, Boris says, you guys aren't dumb. You guys are very smart and very wise. That's very nice.
That's so nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Kindred.
Jindred. Who said Jindred?
Kindred.
Kindred.
One's family and relations.
Kindred.
Similar in kind, related. I see. You guys were not lying at all. You guys were right. And I don't know if you smell it, but Bora dog just fucking farted, bro. Let me move. Oof.
Oh, the dog.
No, Bora dog.
Oh my goodness. Bora
That is
dog.
nasty.
My goodness. Stop it. You know what? Get out of the room right now. Oh.
No, don't come with your farts here. No.
He's literally like,
Remove
what
yourself
happened?
from this place.
This is Bora dog.
My God. Nasty. Why are you laughing?
Why is he farting right now?
I don't know.
He
But
just
he needs
came-
to get it together because what the hell was that? My God, I'm so dead ass. I had to stand it up.
Excuse me. Rogue Bison said, I blame my dog when I fart too. It's Bora says. Bora says, just blame the dog.
Why would I blame the dog? None of them are here. The only person that can smell it is myself. Can you smell? Did you smell it?
No, he's too
Because
far.
he's close to me.
Mhm.
Who said that? I'm gonna find you.
Rogue Bison.
Where is it? You understand that I'm the moderator of this chat, right? I want to hear one more slander of my name on this chat. I'm gonna start blocking people. I'm gonna start suspending people from the channel. You're gonna lose subscribers. I don't care.
Excuse me.
People are gonna be blocked.
Someone,
Nasty.
listen. Someone in that room is a fake army for farting. Because
What?
BTS, I think Jimin said something like, yeah, armies don't fart or something like that. Or was it Jungkook? They said something like that.
What is
That's
this
funny.
dictatorship?
We are fairies. We don't fart. That's so funny.
It was Jimin, yeah.
It was Jimin. Yes, I remember. Oh my goodness.
No, but guys, don't be like that because Bora Dog is army.
Boradog is army, but he's a lazy army.
Period.
Because
You don't be streaming that much.
he doesn't want to stream. He sometimes listens to the music and he stays here in my room while I listen to BTS music. And then he just gets bored and he's like, you know what? I'm out. And he
Okay.
leaves the room because he doesn't want the noise, the music.
Dice, no corregimos la pronunciación en mala onda. Puro amor, Bora.
Oh.
That's so sweet. Eso fue muy dulce. Bora Dog is JK bias. That's why he fought.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny. If Bora Dog, okay, pause. If Bora Dog was like could choose a bias, who you think, based on Bora Dog's personality, who you think his bias would be?
Boradog gives me Bam vibes. So probably Jungkook. Who will you say?
know why, but it gives me like either Jungkook or J-Hope. He's very like happy.
Mm.
Who said, huh? Listen, JK, right? I think people are saying JK. But I'm biased. Yoongi. I see more a dog as he is just more crazy to be Yoongi biased. That explains the farts. I know.
Okay, so I have a fun little game, but you tell me if you have time. Do you think we have time?
I mean, we can go
Okay.
40 more minutes.
Okay, so on Wednesday, someone told me an idea, and I thought that is such a great idea, and we should do it. So we are close to Festa. We are close to Festa. However, we don't exactly know how it's going to be like.
Uh-huh.
So what about we go back to the old Festas and we rate them?
Okay.
I have all the information here, what happened during each Festa.
Okay.
We're just going to go through it
Okay.
very fast because there are 11 Festas that we have to go through.
Oh my goodness, it's 11 years.
Yes. Well,
Crazy.
it's 12 years, but you don't celebrate the debut Festa. No, it's like first Festa is their first anniversary. So in 2014. Do you understand? You know?
Look at me. What are you talking about?
BTS has existed for...
No. Mm-mm. I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
What I don't understand is what makes you think
Mhm.
that I wasn't going to understand that.
Oh.
Because festas are their birthdays in a way.
Their anniversaries.
Their anniversaries.
Mm-hmm.
So it's being how many? 11 of them.
Mm-hmm.
If it's 12 years, it's because we're going to get one this year, right? Another festa.
And
It's just like birthdays. What are you tripping so much?
I
I don't understand.
I don't know. But we both understand. It's just that we understand. We understand.
Yeah.
Anyways, so let's go back to the first Festa. Festa 2014.
Their first year.
Yes. So this is the schedule. Okay, let me fix this because I believe that it is a little... Wait a second, guys. Let me show. Okay, now it's better. I'm changing the size. Okay, so look at this first poster. Very simple compared to the ones right now. Because you remember that now we have this crazy Monopoly
my
BTS
goodness. Oh my
with
goodness.
the dates.
Yeah.
This is just a list and it has a little like...
That's how it all started.
Yes, with like a pencil kind of effect. Fun.
But that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really pretty.
Yes. So we have the schedule here. And then look at the videos that they released. So they released 7 videos. They released... Wait a second. Okay, perfect. So they released this video just announcing the first anniversary. As you can see, Junggi is jumping around. And for choreographies, they released these choreographies. And they also released a teaser for their radio show. Because usually it's Yoongi the one with the radio show.
Uh-huh.
But for the Festa, they did like he hosted it kind of. But he
That
also...
was so cool.
Yes. He did one specifically for these with all of them for the anniversary.
What is RM doing? He's just collapsing there.
Oh my goodness.
I love him. I love him so much.
And then we have an episode, First Birthday Party, Jin Chef of BTS. Oh my goodness, not Jin Chef. And look at this budget of them just cooking.
Oh.
So these are the type of videos that they released. And for the first anniversary, they released So For More. Is this specific song? Is an adaptation of an already existing song. So it's not an original song. So for example, Still With You is more recent. It's a Festa song that is more recent, but it's an original song, you know? But this is like an adaptation. It's not an original song. Then they released a magazine. Look at this magazine. And again, very simple compared to the ones of today, but still very fun. And look at the type of pictures, the family pictures. Because for Festa, they always release these family pictures.
Amazing.
Yeah, every single year they have taken
so
these
cute.
pictures, family pictures,
What are they
except for
doing?
last year. And yes, it's usually these crazy pictures. But again, you can see this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what is Yoongi doing? What is Yoongi doing in this picture? It's just so funny because
they're so cute. That's so cute. I love it. I wish they could like do the same now. It would be so much fun.
yes. And then more pictures. Like, look at this budget.
There was budget. Okay.
Excuse me.
There was food at least.
There is food.
There is food.
And there are 2 balloons.
And they're not simple balloons.
No,
they're
they have-
yellow. They have a happy face.
They have a happy face.
Look at the tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Or like whatever. No, that's not a tiger. What is that? A puma?
I don't know.
That's not a tiger, right? Tigers have lines.
I'm not sure.
A cheetah.
Yeah, so it's just so fun. Look at this cake. I think I don't even have these type of cakes for my birthday. Like, my cakes are better sometimes. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, such the simplicity. And this is their first birthday cake for BTS. And then this is for the second. I don't know why that picture is there. But anyway, so they released, oh my God, look at this. Look at these pictures for Festa. Like, these were their first Festa, guys. Look at how small they were. Look at the budget. My goodness. And then we have
Okay,
more-
before you keep going, SK, I was looking. Hi, SK. I know you always comment, I think. Thank you, Unicorn Bros, for telling me that I needed to read your comments. I don't know why I never mentioned your name. I'm pretty sure I've seen your name like a lot in the live streams. Thank you so much for commenting all the time. And yes, period. About she was like putting some comments about not letting Bora Dog be Tan Bias. Tani Bias. What's the name? John Tan Bias. She said something. They said something like that, but
Is it Bam?
I think they said
It was Yontang?
it was John Tan. Don't they say
Mm.
ISK? I don't know why your name kind of like melts sometimes because it's very short. So I guess that's why I don't see it. But like, I'm so sorry. I didn't do it on purpose because they said like, I don't know why Boris is never reads my comments.
No, but SK, I always read.
I
SK's
always
comments.
read. Yeah. Hi, Squiffles.
Squiffles, thank you so much. Their
Thank you
first
so
Festa.
much.
Their first Festa cost less than album does now. Yes, because
That's crazy.
it is true. Like, look at these amazing pictures. The 3 of them, Jin, Namjoon, and Taeyeon, drinking wine. Like, so this is so funny. But it is cute that even from their first anniversary, they celebrated Festa. Like, this is so cute.
And since the first anniversary, they called it Festa.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So creative.
Romantic picnic. Yes, exactly. This is a romantic picnic.
Not
that
with
they
the dogs out.
have.
They
Yeah.
barking.
And then we have these letters. Okay, so
Oh, I love their letters.
for Festa 2014, we still don't know where we can put it. But I think maybe for now we can go number 5.
Okay,
Just for
to be
now.
safe.
Yeah, yes, just for now. We'll see which one is better and stuff like that. So right now, number 5. Just to put it in the middle, around the middle. Okay, let's go to now Festa 2015. So, in my opinion, this is the same as last year. Do you remember the calendar?
Of course.
This calendar is
kind of like the same
yes,
theme, the same ideas.
yes, it's the same idea. Very, very similar. Nothing too crazy compared to the ones from today. Today is clear that they have a team of designers and all of that. However, this, I think you could make this. Well, not really, but you know what I'm trying to say? It's just a list with all the dates that they're going to release and stuff like that. It's not that crazy. Okay, so the videos are Hug Me, which is a performance by Taeyong. I believe it's a cover. And then we have this crazy dance practice. We have a hide and seek dance practice, a live performance, and another radio show hosted by Yoongi because he loves his radio shows.
He's so good at it.
Yes.
He's so good at it.
Yes.
Thank you, my G93.
I'm guessing it's Min Yoongi 93.
I am dyslexic and I hate these names.
Because it's Min Yoongi and he was born in 1993.
I understand that. However, my brain did not put that information together when I read the name. So from now on, you are going to read the names and you are going to say words like you, and that's going to stay on you. But thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so I'm immediately thinking I really love this because these two dance practices are iconic. The hide and seek dance practice and the real war version when they perform War of Hormone, but crazier. Come on. And V and J-Hope's cover of Hug Me, already iconic. So I think I prefer this one already. You know? Also, let's look at the family pictures. Already we can see that at least there's a little bit of budget because they're all wearing the same clothes and they have a background. So at least there's progress. You know what I'm trying to say?
I know what you're trying to say.
There's progress. Like
They look amazing, first of all.
Look at these pictures, amazing. Stopping, never the same, amazing. Like
Yes.
even if it's very, very simple, they now have a theme at least for their family portraits. What is Yoongi doing here? Like, come on. I love these pictures. I love these pictures.
I am so sorry. I am cutting this again. A lot of conversations happening on the chat, and I'm just reading. Denise, you said, don't know if you remember. Well, you said too, Unicorn Pros. Don't know if you remember, but during that live, I was spamming a link for Boris's to learn how to undo it. Undo what exactly? Because I never got to see. I never got to see that link. I'm assuming it's the one that when I block somebody from the channel without me realizing it. I don't know what you're trying to say, but I am reading you guys. And sometimes we talk so much. You muted a commenter. Oh my goodness, yeah. No, I didn't mute that person. I hit that person from the channel, the entire channel. So that was the problem. And I didn't know how to bring it back. But like if you have a link for that as well, I'm gonna be paying attention to the chat. Let's return to that live stream. What were we talking about? I am so sorry, but thank you so much for the help for everybody.
Mali said, thank you so much. You guys are cool. I have so much fun today. Thank you so
Thank you so much. That
Mali.
is so nice.
That is so nice.
Who said that?
Mali.
Demonios. I'm really bad with this.
It's a donation.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I see it.
You missed it.
I missed it because I was tripping about the unicorn forest comment.
It's okay.
Thank you so much, Mali. You are super welcome to be here every single live stream.
Celine said they have a background. I don't know why this made me laugh so much. Because at least now they have a background. Like,
exactly.
Like the year before, in 2014, they had nothing. Their pictures were just, they were on the top of the building.
Yeah.
And they took pictures there and that was it. But now look at this.
And then you show some legs.
No, because look at this. Since, I'm sorry, but BTS are just genius. Because look at this concept. They are wearing the clothes from each of their eras. We have here, we have Just One Day and we have War of Hormone. They are genius. They were genius since the very beginning, and nobody was paying attention. Okay, some people were paying attention, but come on, this is a great concept.
You know what? It's like BTS can always do something basic, just like take a girl picture.
Yes,
But they have to add something special, a little detail. In this case, yes, it's the eras, but it was Namjoon's legs out in the wild, shining, amazing. I love it.
like I love these pictures, even if they are a little old. Like, come on, like these are great pictures.
I would love to see
These
it.
are great pictures. So I'm already leaning towards this Festa more, you know? So do you say 4?
I think we can put it on 5 and move that one to 6. Move the first Festa to 6.
That's a great idea. So in the end, of course, we can keep changing them, you know? Okay, now let's go to 2016. So for Festa 2016, now we see this iconic calendar.
Butterfly Young. Are you ranking the Festas? I just noticed. Yeah, that's what
Yes, we're ranking the Festas.
That is our little activity.
Okay, so for this Festa, we have this calendar.
Marcus came back. For Alisa
my
Bias is crazy.
goodness.
64 days until I lose my girl.
Oh my goodness.
To that guy in shorts.
Marcos, aren't you on a plane?
Marcus,
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Ariana, what are you doing here?
Ariana, what are you doing here? That is crazy.
Weren't you at the airport? I felt that you were like flying right now.
Yeah, he was saying like he was traveling, no?
Yeah.
Marcus, you don't need to make this amount of effort.
Yeah.
If it's like taking you a lot of effort to be on the live stream, you don't need to do it. But we love to have you here.
I'm resting at the
Actually, I
hotel.
saw somebody
Okay.
ask like, "Where's Marcos?"
They were flying, I think.
They were, yeah.
But now he says, I'm resting at the hotel now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Damn, our live streams are long. He had a whole international flight. Well, I don't know if it was international, but I'm gonna say it was international flight. He had a whole international flight, and we're still going.
Marcos paying
Squiffles.
Marcos paying hotel Wi-Fi fees just to say hi.
It's good. That was funny. That was hilarious, actually.
Oh my
That's so
God.
funny.
Read the comment from Be Reasonable.
No.
Are your arms tired from flying? Because I said I thought you were flying on an airplane.
Right.
It's like a joke because he's flying with his arms, you know.
Very reasonable. Goodbye.
Blocked. Blocked
No.
from the chat.
No, never be reasonable. Be reasonable is always here.
Be reasonable is always reasonable.
No, the joke was right there. That was the most basic joke I've ever heard, but that should make me laugh so much.
You laugh at my stupid joke, but not at their joke.
Reasonable. Are you Jim Bias? Yes. How you know? Because he said that? I am definitely not reasonable. Period. Jing entered the chat. Spread your wings.
Spread your
your
wings. La, 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 la. Anyways, what do you think about this poster? Oh my God, be reasonable.
Be reasonable. Goodbye. You're so mean.
Boras says didn't get my corny joke because I typed it using Microsoft Word. You
That
know
is
what?
so rude.
That's exactly why she didn't understand.
Why
the joke.
can't you just be on my side once? It's always, yeah. Boris is dumb as fuck. Bro, I feel so embarrassed. I'm never telling no other secret again. Oh.
Okay, now that you are very knowledgeable about design,
Microsoft.
technology,
Exactly.
Microsoft, and all of that,
Yeah.
Adobe. What do you think about this beautiful picture calendar?
Levy. I feel like they 100% use Microsoft Office a tool of Microsoft Office.
They wouldn't use this for
Oh.
a poster like this, but
No, Adobe Photoshop.
Denise, I found your link. I found your link. I'll post it below.
Thank you, Denise. I love you. I love you. I was just. It's okay
yes.
if you don't understand.
No,
Denise and me, we were just having a conversation. We were just talking about something.
Oh, okay.
It was Denise, me, and Yurika Pause. We were just talking. And SK. I don't know why I always. SK is not. No. My dyslexia again. For some reason, so SK was standing for Seokjin. When SK is the beginning of Sok. And the ending.
Okay, let's move on.
I'm just gonna move on.
Yes,
Let's
you
move on.
just need to move on. Okay, thank you. Now for 2016 Festa, we got 2 songs. One was "I Know" by RM and Jungkook.
Amazing.
You know me, girl, so that I love you. You know I love you, boy, so that I love you. Remember?
Of course.
Amazing.
I always remember. I didn't do that singing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Because you're always like, I don't remember that song. And it's like, I have to sing it. And then you're like, of course I know that song or whatever. So I thought I was being a good sister and singing the song to you because you wouldn't remember.
Never.
You
You
know-
never are a good sister because you always do it with the intention like, less than me, actually.
Anyways, that's I Know. And they also released Young Forever Unplugged version.
Bora's
So-
voice is nice. Bora had singing lessons.
Yeah, It's
She
true.
had singing lessons
But
in the past.
I'm not going to actually sing here, you know?
No, never.
I'm singing just as a joke, you know. Anyways, so the videos that we got were 5 videos. No, more than 5 videos. 5, 8, 9. So 9 videos. So we had the iconic Bepsay Dance Practice fan version, J-Hope Dance Practice, Bangtan Bomb a special collection. Once again, Yoongi and his radio show, as he always does because he loves his radio show, and I love it as well. It's so fun. And then the behind the scenes of the family photo shoot. I believe one of the most iconic from these videos is definitely Bepsay Dance Practice fan version. Everyone has seen it. It's so fun. And yeah, do you remember when?
Yeah. It was amazing.
Mhm.
This was so iconic.
And it was so chaotic because
Yeah.
they were dancing all around, going crazy.
But only what BTS would do.
Squiffles, thank you so much.
Squiffles.
Marcos can donate. Got you. He loved the concert.
Marco.
I think Marcos donated at the very beginning. To
Yeah,
say,
he did.
To say I'm not going to be here because I'm on a trip or something, and then he appears again.
Marco replied to Squiffle. It's too funny. Okay, let's keep going.
Oh yes, because I was distracted.
Yeah, me too.
Anyways, so those are the first set of videos, and then we have RM and Jin dance stage behind practice. We have, oh my god, the iconic soap duo,
Amazing.
vocal duo
Amazing.
when they had to sing. The iconic Jimin and Jungkook coming of age dance. Do you remember?
Of course. Do I remember? I have it tattooed on my brain.
Mm-hmm. And then
This is number 1.
oops. And then the iconic Taeyong Cypher Part 3 solo stage.
Stop it.
Like,
Stop it.
come on, guys. This is one of the best festas ever. Are we watching the same thing? All of these iconic videos from the same
It was just so iconic.
Festa.
Till this day. Till this day. It's so iconic. Like, it doesn't like...
Like, are we talking about the same thing?
It doesn't
We
get
have
old.
Bepse dance practice. We have coming of age dance by Jimin and Jungkook. We have Cypher Part 3 Taeyeon solo. We have Soap duet.
Amazing. I already know.
Amazing,
Yeah,
amazing.
I already know.
Now let's look at some of the pictures. These are just memories, pictures from the past year and all of that. The iconic dance practice, Halloween dance practice. And then we have the family portraits. I love these family portraits. They are very simple, but again, the budget is there compared to the first year. I love this picture as well. Like I think it's fun. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
It's fun. Now we have the park photo shoot. It's also fun. It's a little crazy, but I like the idea. And then, oh my God, we have this picture. We have Soap here, Jin as a chef because of it Jin. Just so iconic. Like, look at this.
Amazing. I love it. The amount of stickers I have.
Yeah. More pictures of them at the park. Why? I have no idea, but it's just fun. It's just vibes. All fun stuff. Okay. And then we have Happy BTS Happy BTS Day Party. And look, they did this entire showcase, this entire performance, concert, presentation, I don't know. And they answered some questions, they played some games. It was all fun, very fun stuff. They also performed their stages and it was very, very fun.
Amazing.
And then we have the self-written profiles, which is something that I love reading every time they do it. Very creative, very fun. So, what do you say? Where do you think?
I'm gonna put this one on number one for right now at least.
For right now, it's definitely by far number one.
Yeah, by
so many,
far.
so many iconic moments that came from that festa.
Yeah.
Iconic stages, just amazing, amazing, amazing. So now let's go to Festa 2017. Now, maybe a little controversial from me. I do like this poster, but I do like the 2016 better
Oh.
because this is supposed to be a calendar and the dates and everything is so small. Like I can barely read it. I'll have to zoom in to read the dates and all of that. And also, the
Yeah.
titles are in white, but the dates are in purple and the background is purple. So I can barely read it. I prefer the last one.
Yeah.
But I do love the Festa logo from this year. Like you can see here, it's like a planet. So it's pretty. 2017 is hard to read, but not the best formatted. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it looks really pretty, but like the drawing and everything, obviously, is not the more convenient one to like look at the information.
Yes.
Even though it looks really pretty.
Yes. When it comes to music, this year is definitely my favorite
Yeah.
because RM and V released 4 o'clock.
Amazing.
Iconic song, original Festa song.
Oh my goodness, I love this.
We also have So Far Away by Yoongi, but this time it's with Jin and Jungkook. Because this was just a solo song by Yoongi for August D. But now he released
But this version.
with Jin and Jungkook.
With
So
the featuring.
amazing, amazing, amazing. And finally we have We Don't Talk Anymore, cover by Jimin and Jungkook. Now, this is an iconic year for Festa songs.
Yeah.
So much fun and I love
Amazing,
this.
amazing. I remember when I became an army, I would hear that We Don't Talk Anymore cover all the time.
Mhm.
All
Yes,
the time. Like I was
yes.
obsessed.
Now, this year, like last year, we had a lot of videos, remember? Like 9 videos. However, for this year, there were only 5 videos. So we have a stage cam for Wings. We have a Not Today dance practice.
Amazing.
We have I Like It Part 2 dance practice, which is one of my favorites because nobody pays attention to it and I love it.
It's amazing.
We have the Home Party Practice unit stage by RM and V because they perform 4 o'clock, their original song. And of course, once again, the radio show hosted by Yoongi. So much fun. I loved all of this. But from all of these videos, definitely the I Like It part 2 is dance practice is my favorite because it was very unexpected. Like I didn't expect a dance practice for this specific song, which is not a title track. It's not like the most popular song ever, you know? In my video of Iceberg, of the forgotten BTS songs, I included that song because it's not as known.
Marco saying, Bora says, please pretend you don't know the song so Bora gets to sing.
Oh my god.
And that's not Unicorn Purse. I second Marcos. Amanda, I agree, Marcos. Stop it. You're just gonna You're just gonna have to release a cover song eventually.
No, thank you. I'm okay. Okay. So, of course, we have the opening ceremony and then we have some pictures. Now, these pictures are basically, they always do this. They always take pictures with the glasses, like every single time. They always do. And it's just so
They're
cute.
also asking for the website.
Oh, the website is
Katy, I got you, girl.
oops. Wait. Let me put it in the description right now.
Right now.
This is Festa website. Let me write it here. And okay. Now, can you check, please?
No.
Please check if you can see it in the description.
No. Let me see. No. I actually can't see it. I see both.
Both, and then it says Festa website.
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
Now it is.
Okay, amazing. Anyways, that is the website. So here are some more pictures. Oh my god. These pictures I love because once again, they do the same concept. They dress with their outfits from as you can see here, Not Today, A Spring Day. I cannot recognize anything else. But you know what I'm trying you don't understand what I'm trying to say. Fire. Is it Not Today then? I think it's just Fire, A Spring Day. I just love this concept that they dress with their past outfits from the past year because it's Festa, you know? And it's so fun. It's so fun. I love this.
Amazing.
Amazing. Okay, so what do you think
I don't
about
know.
this Festa? I definitely do think that it is an amazing Festa.
Amazing Festa.
But I would put it, I still think that 2016 is a tiny bit better because it has so many iconic moments.
But it's right there though.
It's right there. I would say number 2.
Yeah, number 2.
Number 2 for now. Number 4.
Lala King.
Well, compared to 2015.
No. Okay, 3, but not 4. Because actually compared to 2015, there's a difference there.
Yes, because like some people are saying, Wings era was so iconic, but we're only talking about Festa. And the Festa content was not as much as the Festa content for 2016.
Interesting.
So, okay, people are saying 4 or 3.
Oh, I think some later ones will be better. Yes, for sure. So we're gonna keep moving them around.
Okay, so let's
This
put
is
it
just for on the meantime.
let's put it at 3 for now.
Okay.
Okay, let's put it at 3. Okay, now let's go to 2018. Okay, so for 2018, this is the poster. Now, I have to say this. No. No.
No, ma'am.
No. Where are the letters? Where are the dates? I cannot read anything. I do like the concept.
I like it.
This circle concept.
Yeah.
You know, it's different, it's interesting, it's fun.
It's like those DJ things. ¿Cómo se llama?
Okay, I see your vision.
That's so rude. What's happening today? Is there something in the air that people are just against me today?
Okay, so I do love the concept. I like it, but I cannot read anything. I cannot read it. I cannot read it. The concept is interesting, but the information is basically nowhere to be found. Exactly. That's exactly my opinion as well. So let's have that in mind. Now, let's talk about the content, the songs. The songs that we got for 2018 Festa was Interlude Ceremony in Front of the Post Office in Autumn. This is a cover by Jin. And Deng. Deng. Of original BTS song by the rap line. We got Deng in 2018 Festa.
No. No.
So we had only 4 videos. We had the 2018 Golden Disc Award dance practice. We had the rehearsal stage camp Best of Me. Very, very fun. We have the BTS dinner party. Again, dinner party, very important. And an iconic dinner party. They were all drunk.
Amazing.
Iconic dinner party. And we have the 2018 BTS prom party unit stages. So basically, Deng live. Deng live.
Number 1.
I still don't know because it's definitely between number 1 and number 2 because remember the other one. We had Jimin and Jungkook that danced, the age ceremony of age. I don't remember the name. We also had Taeyong Cypher. And we had something else that I don't remember right now. But a lot of people are saying number 1. So probably number 1. Let's look at the family pictures. So the family pictures had this theme of, I'm sorry, is it hockey? It's hockey, right?
Show me. Wait. Yeah, that's hockey.
Jimin, nobody believes you play hockey.
That's so rude.
I'm sorry. Like,
That's
actually,
not nice. Oh, he looks so cute though.
that's what I'm saying. They all look so cute. They're not playing hockey. Like, I'm so
No.
sorry. None of them are.
No.
Celtics is basketball. That's what I was thinking.
Huh?
Like, Jimin with that. What is Namjoon doing with that thing? Is that how you're supposed to use it?
What thing?
Why is that thing in his face? But I do love it. I love this photo shoot.
Okay. They look amazing, and you know how I am with uniforms.
I know how you are.
I love uniforms.
Okay, so this is definitely one of my favorite photo
Yoongi
shoots.
always has his legs crisscross applesauce.
Aw.
No, like crossing his legs. Always, he always has a picture like that. They were just holding props. Mira.
Yeah, it's true. Then here are some memories.
Amazing.
And then they released BTS News. So it's like a newspaper and they wrote stuff.
Yoongi with mint hair.
Yes.
Amazing.
Well, Yoongi with mint hair for the memories. Because Yoongi doesn't have mint hair here.
I saw just one picture.
Yeah, it's just the memories, you know?
Yeah.
They always release a lot of unseen footage. So, yeah. Now,
That's what I'm saying, Denise.
where should we put it? Because we have Deng, but the amount of content is not as much. And also the family photograph, the family portrait is also, it doesn't have like it doesn't have the theme is hockey. That's it, you know? But there's Deng. We have Deng. Okay, so people are saying 1, 2, 4. Where would you put it?
But it's Deng though. Deng changed my life.
Yeah, and they performed it live and everything. So probably 1, right?
Okay, but the one that we have right now is the cover.
Let's go back to 2016.
What? People saying 1, people saying 2, people saying 3, people saying 4. People just counting at this time.
Remember, what we have at number 1 is this 2016 Festa. We have I Know by RM and Jungkook. We have Pepsi Dance Practice.
Amazing.
We have Soap.
But that's the thing. Soap.
We have Soap vocal duo. Do you remember?
And
we
JK
have
and Jimin.
JK
vocal
and
duo.
Jimin and V's Cypher.
Oh, I don't know. But it's soap. It's soap. But it's ding. But it's ding, but it's soap.
So
People say 1. I think, okay, let's put it on 1. Because it's dang. I get it. And I love soap, so soap is right there. Look, that picture.
So 2018 number 1 or 2? Okay, I'm going to do a poll. Festa 2018 should be number 1 or number 2. Let's see what people are saying. Because what is your personal opinion?
My personal opinion, I think it's 1.
In my personal opinion, I think it's 2. But let's see what people are saying. It's it goes from number 1 to number 2.
I think it's gonna be 2.
Yeah, most people are saying number 2. Stop it with the mic. What are you saying? You're massaging the mic.
No, I'm just moving it.
Okay, but it's too much. Okay, so oh my goodness, you sound like Stitch.
Yeah, Stitch does. I love doing that. I love doing like.
Okay, let's please stop. Stop right now.
I'm sorry. I
Stop.
just love doing that, especially with the sound effects and everything we have in these mics.
Okay, maybe you shouldn't though.
I feel so sad today. People just keep slandering my name and my page all the time.
Okay, so let's put it number 2 because number 2 won. So let's go to 2019 already. We have 2017 and 2018. Okay. 2019. Okay, look at this calendar for Festa 2019. Now, I personally love this. I think it has an amazing concept. I can read everything. I can read the dates. I can, yeah, I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful.
Yes.
So, and I also love that for the first time, I believe, they used Festa. They wrote Festa in the title in Korean.
That's gorgeous.
And
yeah.
this typography is beautiful. Like, it's not the regular typography. I love these letters. It fits the vibe of this kind of map, you know?
I really like it.
Yes. Now, the songs we have are This Night, or I call it Tonight, by Jin. And we have Euphoria DJ Swivel Forever mix by Jungkook. It's just a remix of Euphoria, by the way. And then we have, of course, original song by Jin. I believe this one was the song that he wrote for his pets, his sugar gliders. Do you remember? His little... Las ratitas que él tenía.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that
yeah.
they unfortunately passed away, so he wrote this song for them.
That's so cute.
Yes.
That's so cute. I remember that. I remember he did.
Marcos, no, I cannot sing that one, okay?
You know what he just called me like before? He said Bora's sister-in-law. That's too much. That's so funny.
Okay, so the videos that we have are the trailer for the 2019 Festa, which is amazing. We didn't have a trailer for every single year, but we had a trailer for this year, and I loved it. We had the Ampan stage self-cam. We have the mic drop dance practice. We have a spring date dance practice. And then we have Bangtan Attic, which I believe is like a dinner, you know, the Festa dinner that they always do. However, this time it's called Bangtan Arik.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have 2 behind the scenes of the family photo shoots because they are so creative and unique and beautiful.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And look at these family portraits. These are their solo performances, but it's like a picture from each of them. So in this picture, we have Jimin and Taeyeon. Jimin is on Jimin is on Taeyeon's music video, and Taeyeon is on Jimin's music video.
Amazing.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. I love it. And then Jimin is on Yoongi's music video, and Yoongi is on Jimin's music video.
Wow.
And
That was
then,
really cool. That
yes,
was
and
so
then the
cool.
same thing with RM and Suga. And then Jin and Taeyeon. As you can see here, such an amazing idea. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then Jin and Jungkook.
Yeah, amazing. I think I have a few like not photo cards, but like a few the material of a photo card
Mm-hmm.
of this photo shoot. Remember?
Yes, I remember.
It was of this photo shoot.
And then J-Hope and RM. And I love that they use Daydream for this.
I love Daydream.
Yeah. And he will have some pictures for the past year. So for this year, we got a lot of dance practices. We had a lot of behind the scenes for the photo shoots. And the songs are This Night or Tonight by Jin and Euphoria Digital Swivel Forever Mix. So what do we think about this year's Festa?
I love it. I truly like it so much. There's way more budget, like Max saying. And I don't know. I think this content is really iconic too.
I believe that it's mostly, yes, it's mostly dance practices, but what surprises me is the pictures. Like the family portraits are very strong. It's stronger than any other year. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
People are saying 4. I would put it at number 3 and put number 3 at 4.
Yeah, we can move him. Say 1.
People say 1. I don't know if 1 because this year,
But dang, though.
yeah,
Dang is 1.
that's what I'm saying. Like Dang is number 1.
To me, at least.
Yeah. Okay, so let's put number 3 at 4 and 2019 at number 3 for now. We can change it later. Okay. Now let's go to Festa 2020. Beautiful calendar. Beautiful. No one can.
Say anything.
This one is it. This is the best one.
beautiful.
This is
Gorgeous.
beautiful calendar. I can read everything. I love the concept. I love the layers.
You're just such an editor.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just
gorgeous. It's gorgeous though.
Marcos amazing show stopping. Never
Never
the
the
same.
same.
I love this poster. I love it so much. And then we have we had some messages from each of them. These are 20 or 30-second messages. It's just voice notes on Spotify. And then we have the amazing Still With You. Still With You is the Festa song for 2020. Festa. I'm sorry. Still With You. Still With You.
This is what year?
2020.
No, I can't.
And then
I can't.
Please allow me to show you. Wait a second. Allow me to show you these beautiful videos. Airplane Part 2, summer version.
Oh my goodness. Summer version! Summer version was my favorite version. I love it. It was so much fun.
Dionysus stage rehearsal.
Amazing.
Mama performance practice.
Amazing.
Then one of my favorite videos ever.
In the world.
This is like Do you remember when they went to this karaoke thing and they started singing a lot of crazy stuff?
Oh my goodness, that was
Yes.
so much fun.
That was 2020 Festa, guys. That was
was
2020
great.
Festa. Another thing, We Are Bulletproof, the Eternal music video, that was for Festa.
Oh my god.
That was for Festa. And then, of course, the
That
2020 amazing dinner,
dinner party.
an iconic year as well. There are more. They had 3 subunits and they had interviews in these 3 subunits.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing moments as well. I remember these interviews. I remember them. And then we have the iconic pictures. So we have these kind of boy with love theme portraits. And then the iconic Beatles inspired
Oh wow.
photo shoot.
Yeah.
Some of
I
these pictures
love
are
the-
my favorite ever.
You know.
This picture lives in my mind to this day. Lives in my mind rent free to this day, this picture.
You know how much I love suits.
This is you in the suits.
I love suits.
I'm talking about the reference to the Beatles. Like,
And there were suits. And look at the hair. I love this one. This is number 1 for me. No questions asked. Still with you, people.
this picture, come on. Come on. Are we looking at the same picture?
No, we're not.
This picture is amazing. Yoongi, J-Hope, and Taeyeon. Amazing.
Amazing.
My favorite Festa photo shoot.
That is the best picture I've ever seen in my entire life.
Look at this picture. Come on. Come on.
It's over for anybody else.
Then we have these pictures as well that I like them, but I believe that the the Beatles inspired pictures are too iconic for this world. I love these pictures as well. Very, very beautiful. In subunits as well. So yeah, those pictures are from this Festa.
Amazing.
Then we have
amazing.
some pictures from the dinner. Again, iconic. Then we have the profiles with the crazy drawings. Entirely
Entirely
Teresa.
Teresa.
Thank you so much. My phone background is the Festa Window OT7 photo shoot from this year, 2019. And that's what I'm saying. The impact
Yes.
of Festa 2019
Yes.
of Festa 2020 continues in Entirely Teresa's phone. Wallpaper.
But she's saying since 2019, it's 2020.
I started thinking probably since 2020. Because this is 2020 Festa. So look at this.
And Teresa said, this is right when I joined.
LOL, I'm tired. I know it was this one. Okay, so
Okay, yeah.
it was the 2020 Festa.
No, I just got confused because I thought maybe you were referring to the 2019 one that we talked before. And I was like, oh, like, I don't want to make it sound like she's choosing like a different one. You get me?
Mm.
But no, yeah, it's this one. The 2020 it was amazing. I became an urban 2020.
Yes.
So this is my year. I love it.
Where can I go look at these Festa collections by myself? It's on the description of this video. The link is on the description of this video. Oh, so 2020 was my first Festa as an army. Yes, I believe that. No, my first Festa was in 2019, but I didn't know what Festa was. I was just like, cool.
New content.
Yes, new content. I had no idea.
But
what
by
it was.
2020, you knew for
Yes.
the first time.
Mhm.
You were waiting for it,
Yes.
expecting it.
And then we have BHC Radio behind photos. So they also did the radio thing. They always do the radio thing. Yoongi does the radio thing. So this is the behind. Then closing ceremony pictures. Like they went all out this year.
Amazing,
They
amazing,
went
amazing.
all out. They had opening ceremony, closing ceremony, proper Festa photo shoots, family portraits, a song, all of this.
Amazing.
And then we have Bang Bang Kong, the live photo sketch. So here we have some pictures. from this year. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, what do we think about this?
Number one.
I believe that this photo shoot is just amazing. And then the videos we have,
Oh my
this
goodness.
karaoke
It
video,
was amazing.
amazing.
It was amazing.
too iconic. And then we have Airplane Part 2 summer version. Come on.
I
Iconic.
love that version.
And Still With You. And the 2020 Festa dinner, which is iconic.
And the We Are Bulletproof.
Yeah, everyone is
Okay.
saying number one. And I do believe
It's number one, yeah.
Yes, I
For sure,
definitely
for
believe that
sure.
it's number one. So,
But the order we have, I like, so just move them.
sorry?
I forgive you. I'm just saying, like, the exact same order, just put one below.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. So the exact same order, but 2020 definitely goes to number one. They definitely did a lot. Maybe because it was the first year during the pandemic, so that would make sense. Okay, now let's go to 2021. BTS Festa 2021. Now, I think this poster is beautiful as well. I do like the other one better, like the 2021.
Yeah.
But I do love
That's
this
really
one as well.
cute, too.
It is very cute. I can read everything. I like the concept. I can follow the dates. I love it so much. I think it's beautiful. And then we have Bicycle by RM.
Oh,
Such
beautiful
an amazing, amazing song.
Beautiful.
Now, for the videos, we have NO Dance Practice, Map of the Soul 1E Dance Break version. We have Black Swan 2020 MMA Dance Practice. We have Dynamite Dance Practice Cute and Lovely version. We have, what is this? Oh, I think this is the radio thing. Or is it just an interview? I cannot read what it is. Oh, Mission BTS 4 cuts. We have the 2021 Festa exam behind the scenes. This is the iconic exam when they don't know any answers to their own, about their own fans and discography and everything. Like they could not answer anything.
Cute, lovely.
And listen to me. The room,
Yep.
the live room. The room, I'm sorry, the room live.
So good.
The room live is from 2021. We have a special stage clip. And then BTS Army Corner Store, which is, this video appears in so many introduction videos because they describe each other. It's such an amazing interview. So it's definitely one of my favorites. Entirely Teresa, thank you so much. This Festa had iconic Advent calendar. Advent, what does Advent mean?
De Adviento.
But why would it be Adviento?
Because for the Christmas, each day.
That would make sense. It is true because the ideas for this are very creative. It's not just the song, which is Bicycle this year, but they also had the exam. They had Room Live. Very, very creative. And this specific interview, so much fun. Now, these are the pictures. The classic photo, family portrait. What else do we have here? We have the family portrait. Now, this photo shoot, I see it everywhere. Like whenever I'm making thumbnails, I keep going back to this photo shoot because it's such a great photo shoot.
Entirely Teresa is saying it had a box you bought on Weverse that you open each day for a month,
Yes.
leading to Festa.
Yes, it's true.
Amazing, amazing. But I don't know if this one goes first or the past one goes first. How do you feel?
I'm not sure because they also had this dynamite
Photo shoot?
photo shoot. it's not a Dynamite photo shoot, but it gives me Dynamite vibes, you know. Um, and I love the pastel colors. Such an iconic photo shoot. And of course, we have these pictures. Iconic, iconic. So I love those as well. And then the rest are just memories, memories, memories. And just the room life is so iconic.
Yeah,
the
so-
room life is just amazing. I mean,
This was my first festa that I was waiting for.
yes,
was
yes, it
very
is your
excited.
first festa. So what do we say? We put 2020 at number 1. What is the highlight here for you? The highlight here for me is definitely the BTS room life. The Army Corner store. I believe those two things are the strongest ones. I would put it number 2 though. Because in
Yes.
2020 they had all of these concepts for the photo shoot. So I'm not sure. People are saying number 3, number 2.
So then we'll go out of the top 3. Still with you.
Then would be number. Then is
3.
3 right now. What was 2016? Oh, I remember. All of those videos. I remember. Okay, so people are saying either 2 or 3. Let's vote for 2 or 3. 2021 Festa should be 2nd or 3rd.
So still with you is number 1 right now.
Still with You is number 1, and we have the photo shoot that year. I just love the Beatles inspired photo
Yeah.
shoot.
Amazing.
It's just so iconic. So that one stays at number 1. The question is, should it go 2nd or 3rd?
I voted. I submitted my vote.
Okay, so most people are saying number 2. Okay, so
I
let's
agree.
put it.
I voted for 2.
Okay, so now let's move everything one place down. And number 2, right? Okay, perfect. Now let's go to 2022.
Amazing.
We have the opening ceremony with the family portraits. I believe these ones are a little simpler. Is simpler a word or more simple?
I think it's simpler.
But I like it. It's very simple, but I like it.
Yeah, very cute.
Mm-hmm.
Very demure.
And then
It is demure.
It is. And then we have the BTS practice records. So we have We Are Bulletproof Part 2, No More Dream. So these are basically just from the very past. It's not from the past year. These are all
Old.
Yes.
Like
So we have
memories.
Yes, memories. We have We Are Bulletproof Part 2 and No More Dream. We have NO. We have Danger. And we have Butterfly. We also have Am I Wrong?
Am I wrong?
We have Tomorrow. We have Mic Drop moving version, which honestly I love because the actual mic drop dance practice, I love it. It's iconic and I watch it all the time, but it's a little far away from the camera at times. And
Yeah.
I cannot see their faces, but here I can see all of their faces. And I love it as well. We have Pied Piper. We have Best of Me. We have Airplane Part 2. We have Black Swan, Butter performance rehearsal version, one of my favorites ever. And then we have the iconic Butter Grammy version dance practice. It was an amazing performance, and we knew that it was a very difficult performance to practice. So this is a dance practice for that, for the Grammy performance of Butter. However, at the end of the day, mostly these are memories. These are very, very old videos. Now, next we have a selfie collection. So all of these it's not really part of a photo shoot. It's just selfies from different songs, videos, concerts, stuff like that. I love this picture because they're all holding their Guinness World Record, and they just, I just find it iconic that they took this
Period.
picture.
Those pictures are really cute.
And then we have Family Portraits Part 2. Now, I love these pictures. I even had like an entire video dedicated to BTS's most iconic pictures ever. And I included this one because it's their entire career.
Yeah.
7 years, 7 iconic moments from their careers.
Amazing.
As you can see here, each one of them represents a moment in their career.
Yeah.
So I just love this photo shoot. I believe it's an iconic one, And also these pictures, they're recreating some of their debut pictures. Jimin in the debut outfit cracks me up. I believe that is for their first award. That was his outfit for their first award.
For the first award show.
Yes. I love this picture because they're also recreating an old picture and they're all hugging. So, so cute. And then we have the family photo shoot behind the scenes. And then this song for this year was My You by Jungkook.
Oh, amazing. Beautiful.
Amazing song, My You by Jungkook. We have the iconic BTS Proof Live that I watch all the time. With a live band and backup singers, backup vocalists, and it's just such an amazing performance.
Yeah, it's really good.
And it's an iconic performance. We have Yet to Come, the most beautiful moment at Proof Live. So it's basically just a section of this. Then
And
then we have
a very known.
yes, we have it here, guys. Bangtan dinner, the BTS Festa dinner. When they all cry.
When they all cry.
Now, can I say something? Right. This is the calendar. In my opinion, once again, this is a beautiful picture. This is not a calendar. Like there are 4 dates here, 4 dates, and that's it. Like that's it. But yeah, there's no many dates. There's no it's a beautiful picture though. Very beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, what I was going to say is that when this Festa happened, I started my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I said, I love Festas. So I wanted to make a video about Festa and I started writing it because the pictures started coming. So I was like, I'm going to write this. I'm going to basically do a summary of this entire 2022 Festa because I loved it because we had so many old dance practices. Like, look at all of these dance practices. We are Bulletproof and Danger, Butterfly, Am I Wrong, Tomorrow, Mic Drop by Piper. All of these dance practices. And I was like, I'm going to talk a little bit about each of them. And then the Festa dinner happened. And I was like, I cannot talk about this anymore.
No.
Like, I'm not in the mood to talk happily about how much I love Festa when this dinner just happened.
Yeah.
So I canceled the video. I stopped writing it.
Yeah.
And it was so sad because I was so excited.
I remember.
was so excited for that Festa.
It was your first Festa with the channel.
Yes, I was like, I love Festas. I love every single time there's a Festa celebration. So I'm going to make a video about this year's Festa because this year's Festa is amazing. Like we have all of these memories, all dance practices.
Yeah.
And then the Festa dinner happened. I was like, I cannot do it. I cannot talk about this. So yeah.
I'm gonna be honest about my feelings about this whole Festa. It was very sad.
Yes.
I still think it was beautiful that they were sad, we were sad, and all of that. And it was like a connection with fans. Like it was very sad, and being sad is not a bad emotion to feel. It just happens.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about this Festa and about that dinner specifically is that all the harm that came after was nasty.
Yes,
All the lies.
I cannot even celebrate like all of the nice stuff from this festival.
Exactly. All the lies that people started spreading, all the news, all the fake news, and all the disgusting media that started happening because people were just changing their words and changing the meaning and saying just putting words in their mouths. It's hard for me to go back to this festa.
You know what I saw? Some news that I hated.
Yeah.
Is that you know that the song for this year was "My You" by Jungkook,
Mhm.
and people were. I hate news outlets sometimes. Some news outlets I saw that they were reporting that like they said this during their festa dinner or whatever about how they're breaking up, and Jungkook is already releasing this solo song called "My You," and it's like no. My You is not a solo song for that.
Exactly.
My You is a song for Army for Festa. Like, how can you even say that? Like, My You is specifically for this BTS celebration.
The media took this and tear them
Yes.
apart so hard. They lied about it. They say so many horrible stuff. They say they were gonna break up. They say, oh, like they're already out. They are gonna become solo artists, and a lot of people were trying to hurt them. And also, it affected them like as a company, like as a brand of BTS brand. It affected. To me, this is just
Yeah. It's a little bittersweet, like many people are saying.
It's very, very bittersweet. They try to tear them apart. Yes, they try, but they never could. They never succeeded at that. Somebody said, for me, it's one. It is one. The trust and real emotion they shared with us was so special. I understand that. And it was a connection that only fans and them could feel, you know?
It was a very special connection.
It was very open, and they open up like with us, and they have opened up with us like in the past, and I feel like anytime I feel this, I cannot watch. I watch it once and I never watch it again. So I think that says a lot. It's just my personal preference that I don't watch sad stuff like this.
So here's my opinion about this, how I would rank this specific festa. I do feel like because this dinner is very bittersweet, I believe that it is a very special and important video. So I would even add some points to it because of that dinner.
Yeah.
However, when we talk about the content, there's not a lot of original content, which is what I want a lot during, what I expect sometimes. Not expect, what I love receiving during festa celebrations. And I believe 2020, it has so much original content. It has like a very fun and creative dinner. It has new concepts, new dynamics, new videos. And for 2022, it's all dance practices, which I love. I love them so much that I was about to make a video about them, how much I love them. But sometimes all of those dance practices, I love them, I watch them. Believe me, I do. But it's just nothing compared to
They're festas, they're normal festas. And nothing compared to the 2020, to the 2021, to the 2016. So I feel like putting it number one, it doesn't make sense to me.
In my opinion, okay, some people are saying it. So I would put it at number 5 after Deng. Because the good content that I like from this festa is the family portraits. Very, very creative.
Really good.
Very, very creative. However, there's not a lot of original content, which is totally fine. Like they couldn't, in 2022
Of
they
course.
couldn't. So it's nothing about that. After then, number 5. No. Someone said no. Oh, number 5. I think it should be number 5. What do you think?
What happened in 2019?
In 2019, Wait, let me one tiny second while I look for. Let me see, 2019. Wait a second. Do you see any comments?
I see people saying 7, 5 or 6. 5 sounds good. After Ding, its own category. Some people are saying 9, 5, 4.
Okay, you were asking for 2019, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me show it. Here. So in 2019, they had Tonight. They had only 2 dance practices. So mic drop and I believe this is Butterfly. Oops. This is a spring day. They have Pangtang Attic. It's mostly about the pictures this year. There's not a lot of videos. It's mostly about these pictures. Do you
And
remember?
the songs?
The songs are Tonight by Jin. He wrote about his sugar gliders.
Amazing.
And Euphoria. It's a remix of Euphoria. So
okay,
again,
then yeah, I do agree with 5 then.
yes, because it's mostly about the pictures in 2019.
Yeah. And the 2022 pictures were better than the 2019 ones. So yeah, I do agree.
So number 6.
No, 5. So
Oh,
2019 goes
right,
down.
right. Yes, you're right. So number 5 and then 2017 goes to number 7. Okay. So next we have
No.
what?
2022 and then 2019.
I'm sorry, I keep mixing it up.
It's okay.
Okay, so now it's okay.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
Now let's go to the first hiatus year, 2023. Or the first year from group activities because BTS doesn't like the word. Okay, I love this map. This is the map when people say, wait, BTS used the Monopoly thing for a festa in 2023 and we didn't even notice. That.
Yep.
So BTS used the Monopoly theme for this festa.
With the money, the buildings, everything.
Yes. BTS Poly, exactly. So
BTS Police.
So that is one thing. There were fireworks. Here's Yoongi with the fireworks. Beautiful. Then Namjoon had his, I think there are videos here. There are no videos of that. So this is the showcase kind of performance that Namjoon had. Do you remember? It was only Namjoon and there were a bunch of armies and he talked a little and he also performed a couple of songs. It was very, very fun. It was called It's 5 p.m. and this is Kim Namjoon. And then we had Bang Bang Kong live streaming. So this was the second time that they were showing live all concerts. We usually have to pay for these concerts to watch these concerts. But this was they were I cannot find the word. They were estaban pasando las presentaciones antiguas. How do I say that?
Oh.
They were
playing the past performances.
Yes, they were playing, I guess. Okay, so here is the music that they released. Jimin released Dear Army, which now it's called Closer Than This. Do you remember? It became part of his album later. But then he only released a live performance of this song. J-Hope released one of my favorite songs ever, Arson rock version. Amazing, beautiful.
Amazing version.
Taeyeon-
Amazing.
Taeyeon released Le Jazz de Vie.
Amazing.
Amazing. Like,
Amazing.
Come on. And of
Amazing.
course,
Amazing.
we have the iconic Take Two. We have Take Two release,
Great song. I love
all
it.
streaming platforms,
I love it, I love
and
it, I
a
love
live performance. A live performance of Take Two. And solo fan cams for each of them for their performance of Take Two. So amazing music this year.
Amazing
music this year. We also have some letters from the members. And then we have all dance practices again, because that's all they could do. Makes sense, makes total sense. So we have intro dance, I Need You, Boys with Fun, I'm Fine, Anpanman, and Boy with Love. Again, these are new dance practices. These are not the regular dance practice that we see. These are other dance practices that they had over there. Like, I don't know. they had some these over there. I don't know.
They hadn't saved.
Mm-hmm. And then we have this video that they pre-recorded, the 7 of them. And we have, of course, Sutrita episode 12, Suga with Jin as the guest. Iconic episode.
Yes.
So good content.
Great content.
Great content. Unfortunately, the family picture is the same picture from last year because they couldn't, they were in the military. Some of them were in the military. So it's totally understandable why some of them, they couldn't take new pictures, guys.
Of course. So
these
there was no way. And it's also like, it wouldn't be right to just like have a few of them instead of like
Yes.
the entire family.
So they had a shooting of these because these are from Take Two. So these are technically new for us, but these were not like, they took these pictures in 2022. And they released them in 2023. But at least they are new pictures. So like we didn't see these pictures,
Yeah.
So technically new pictures.
I can't.
And then very, very old pictures. Like look at Yoongi. This is very, very old. This is from Airplane Part 2. Like very, very old pictures. Unreleased pictures. Like look at this. These are very, very cute pictures.
Yeah.
But definitely what is my favorite thing from this year is the songs, is the performances. Jimin's Dear Army, Arson rock version, Taeyeon's Le Jazz de Vie, and Take Two. That is my highlight from this year, 2023. So where should we put that?
Let's go back to the list and let's see.
Okay, so 2020, in my opinion, it stays at number 1. 2021, it stays at number 2.
Yeah.
2016, it stays at number 3.
3.
2018,
That's Dang.
That's Dang.
I think this is 5 again.
I think this is 5. People are saying
Because I don't feel like 2022 is better than 2023. Am I wrong?
now if we
Is it? There's Take Two.
but the other one has proof with Anderson .Paak, and there's My You, I guess, from Jungkook, and we have the Bittersweet Festa dinner. I don't know. No, I believe 2022 is stronger than 2023.
Yeah, I think it's number 6.
Yeah.
I think it's 6.
Now, do you think it's better than 2019?
No.
Then it shouldn't be number 6. It should be number 7.
Do you not understand how a ranking works? If you put 2023 on 6, automatically 2019 is going to go to 7.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're saying, no? I don't know.
What was 2019?
Mostly the photo shoots.
Right. So which one is better? 2023.
2023.
Yeah, it is. It is. People are saying 7.
So 2019 is better for you guys?
Let's look at 2019 again. Because look at all of these live performances that we got.
I like 2023 better, but that's me. though.
I like it better too because in 2019 we got Tonight by Jin, amazing. We got nothing else, guys. Like only that, some old dance practices and the
And that's
iconic
it, yeah.
and the iconic pictures.
But that's basically it.
yes, because in 2019 and in 2023, we have all of these new performances by Jimin, by
Exactly.
Taeyeon, by BTS.
I do agree that 2022 is better, but 2019 is now better than 2022. That's just me.
2023.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
2023.
So number 6.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to put it at number 6, guys.
Poor 2014, bro. Always keep going down.
I mean, it was the first one and it was pretty good for the first one.
Exactly. Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so 2023, number 6. Is it? Am I correct?
Yes, you're correct.
Perfect. Okay, now let's go to the last one. Festa 2024.
Last year's Festa.
Last year's Festa. So let's look at the calendar. I like the concept. It's just that some other designs are like masterpieces.
What is that? I like it, but what?
I do like it as well. It's just that other festas are masterpieces. Like the calendars are masterpieces.
Yeah.
This is cute.
This is really cute.
This is very cute.
That's it.
That yeah. But I love it. Like it's better than the first and the second one.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Now for 2024 Festa, the song that we got was Never Let Go by Jungkook. I'm sorry, Jungkook is the king of Festa songs because he's the one who does them the most, you know? He's done the most Festa songs, I believe. Then we have the pictures, unfortunately, no family picture.
No family pic.
portrait. We have only memories. We have, again, repeated pictures. So that is the sad part. These are only just memories. These are all pictures. And then we have Bang Bang Con 2024. Again, they play old concerts for this festa.
Amazing.
And then some performance videos. We have Jin Jin Young Radio behind the scenes. So this was for another thing, but it's just the behind the scenes this case. We have Billboard Hot 100 number 1 skit recording sketch. Now, do you remember that in B, the album B? Remember the album B?
Uh-huh.
Okay, there is one track that is called a skit, and they just talk.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is the video of them just talking.
Of them talking.
So they released the video. They released the Ampangmang stage cam. And they released the Life Goes On in the Forest version special clip. They released some letters by each of the members. Because again, there's not a lot of pictures. So they released some letters. And the iconic Apo Bang Po sign at Hive's building. Do you remember?
Oh, I remember.
It was for Festa 2024.
Po.
Apo Bang Po. So I love this. I think it should stay there forever. But that's just my opinion or whatever. We have Thanks Army poster. And the most important thing of everything, we have Jin's hug event.
Oh, goodness.
This was, look at this. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful stage with all the planets and stuff like that. Like, I love it. And this celebration was so fun because after many years, like, I loved the old videos that we got from the past festas, especially like 2022, 2023. But for 2024, it was happiness after so many years for a festa.
Yes.
Like I was enjoying a festa, like for real, like with all my heart.
Yeah.
After so many years, like yes, festa. Jin is
Finally,
here.
finally.
Yes, Jin is here, and
We
he's
waited so
hugging
much.
a lot of armies, and it was so much fun.
Yeah.
So I love this Festa, even though it was only Jin. He
He
made me
brought
so
all
happy.
the happiness.
Yes, he brought all
back.
the happiness because we got a lot of videos from past years. There were a lot of videos. This year there were not many videos. There were mostly pictures of letters, but at least we got this amazing event.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I know where this one goes.
Where do you think it goes?
I think it goes right after then. Like 5. Because 2022 had a little bit more content, but this content was so happy. I feel like it outdoes it.
Okay,
in a
I
way.
think it's definitely better than 2022, but
You think then
what am I doing? I'm sorry, I'm distracted. The dang year, is it better than this one? Probably, right? Because this Festa,
think
let's just
so.
not talk about the amazing event by Jin. That's the only thing that
Yeah.
I can remember from this Festa, that I can
But
clearly remember.
2018 had so many things.
Other stuff, yeah, including the photo shoot. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's me. I don't know how people feel.
People are saying 7.
Mm, I like it as 5. I don't know how people feel. Never let go, 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 go.
Never let go. Okay, so if we put it on 5, let me remember 2022 again. 1 second. So 2022. Hello. 1 second. Okay, for 2022, we had all of these. It was all dance practices, but they were a lot of dance practices.
Yeah, that's
Then
true.
we did have proper family portraits,
We did.
and we had the iconic 7 years in one picture.
That's very iconic.
We had My You, we had Proof, and the unfortunate, the bittersweet dinner.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'm
it can be either or.
No, I believe 2022 is better.
Yeah, no, there's
Yeah,
more things.
there's more things.
Okay, I agree.
2022 is better.
So that's fine.
Now, is 2024 better than 2023? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, doggy. Anyways, I don't think 2023 can be higher than 2022. Yes, it's definitely lower.
Yeah, it's right after.
Yeah. People are saying
But
no.
Jin.
What Jin?
Jin, indeed. Indeed, my feeling.
I think 2023 should be higher than 2024. Okay, so 2024, the highlight is Jin event. Now let's see for 2023 that you mentioned. You know what happened with 2023? I love all of these live performances by Jimin, by Taeyeon, and by Take Two's performance. Remember? Amazing. However, I was not as excited. Like, I was excited because I was like, I'm thinking about what they will release this year because they are not here. So what are they going to release? However, everything is like pre-recorded. And yes, I was excited for Take Two, but I'm sorry, I was more excited to see Jin back because with Take Two, I knew that this was pre-recorded and they were not actually together at that moment.
That's true.
So people are saying the fireworks, taste jazz.
Poll. Let's vote.
Yeah.
Let's just vote.
Just vote. Just vote. Okay, so which one should be higher? Let's put it like that. Which one should be higher? Let's say 20, 2024, which is Jin, or 2023, which is Take Two, and all of those live performances by Jimin and Taeyeon and all of that.
Yeah.
I think it can be anyone, any one of those. What would you say? What are you voting for?
I'm voting for Jin.
It's just the excitement, because if you're a new army, you just don't understand how much fun Festa is.
Yeah.
Because Festa is such a joy. It's happiness the entire month. It's an excitement that you feel in your chest.
Yes.
And unfortunately, I love Take Two, and I felt comfort from
Yeah.
Take Two and Jin's jazz performance and Taeyeon's jazz performance and Jimin's live performance of Dear Army.
Mm-hmm.
But the excitement is from seeing them here, you know, in real life. Not in real life, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So 66% say 2024 Jin. And we did get our first OT7 pick from Jin's live. It
Yeah.
was just an excitement that I felt.
It was
Because-
a relief
yes,
after
because-
all the bad stuff.
Like, yes, it was not a photo shoot or whatever, but I got my family portrait in 2024.
yes.
That is my family portrait, okay? Because we have a family portrait for every single year except 2024. But we kind of have one though
Yeah.
from that
Yeah.
from that one picture that they shared on Twitter. So
I think I stand on Jin.
yeah. So this is our list. According to us, with a little bit of your help, we chose the best Festa ever, 2020 Festa. Second,
2020.
second best Festa ever, 2021 Festa. And the third best Festa ever, 2016 Festa.
Mm-hmm. And that is just us.
That is just
What we
our
like.
opinion.
Yeah, what we like, what we prefer.
Yes.
We did use a little bit of your help, but it is us at the end of the day.
Mhm. Like we only did polls for things that we were not so sure about. But this is mostly just our personal opinion.
Yeah.
Now, I included the link of this website on the description of the live stream, so you can go do your own ranking if you want to, and you can leave it in the comments, your own rankings. It's from US BTS Army, usbtsarmy.com. Here we have all the festas. So yeah, that is all we have for today.
That is all we have for today. This is all what we had to talk about.
Mhm.
We did this little dynamic and all the news that were so much fun too.
I'm just so excited for Jin's tour. That is a tour, but not like a regular tour.
I just want to know. I
wanna
get so
know.
curious all the
Yes.
time.
And I'm just so excited.
I am
so
too.
excited, so excited to see what is going to happen with that tour, because I'm just so excited.
We
guys.
just have no idea.
Yes.
So yeah, it was a pleasure as always. Thank you so much for everyone that was connected and talking in the chat. And
Right. I was about to say, I'm not sure if I can be here on Wednesday. I'll probably be here just like this past Wednesday when I cannot prepare anything. So we'll see if I can be here on Wednesday. But I'll definitely be here on Monday, and we'll talk about something. And of course, with my sister, we're definitely going to be here on Friday as well.
yes, always every Friday,
Mm-hmm.
no exceptions. So thank you so much for joining us today. I had a lot of fun and I hope everybody did as well.
Yes.
Remember, the link in the description is right there for you guys if you're gonna vote. So good night, good morning, good afternoon to everybody. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys. Thank
See you next week and see Bora Monday. Bye bye.